Yo, what's up? It's the bread with the word, and you heard it first, man. Top of the morning to you. It's about 7:30 where I'm at right now, man. Hey, it's game day. We here for it, you know what I'm saying? We're definitely here for it. Uh, let's jump right into it, man. Big game today. Big game today. Big playoff implications, NFC Championship playoff implications. Uh, thank you for all, everybody tuning in and likes. Yeah, but big playoff implications today. A lot of people been counting that. A lot of people saying, which I don't understand why we underdogs, you know what I'm saying, being at home with the better record. But if you recall, if you're a real sports fan, if you recall, Ready Red, what's up with it, man? I ain't seen you in a long time, Ready Red, man. Where you been working overnight or something, my guy? Or you just been ducking me all season because you know we've been them boys. Well, excuse me, we them men. You all the boys. But what's up, Ready Red, man? I've been looking for y'all. See, I started to text you yesterday. I'm cool because I ain't heard from y'all. Season Ready Red. What's up with it? But yeah, if y'all recall, the year we won the Super Bowl, we was underdogs the whole playoff when we won. So uh, we love the underdog. We love the underdog title. We love it because we gonna show out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my chat, fam. I don't know, man. I don't know what YouTube been tripping. So it's fixed now. So hopefully, I see y'all coming in now, so I can be able to come in back with you. But I really, we're gonna run this game down. First of all, my keys to the game is this: we have to stop McCaffrey and George Kittle. Now, we definitely didn't have a problem stopping Buffalo. Cooks, Cooks was averaging like seven yards a carry. Excuse me, he was averaging like 7 yards a carry, and we shut that boy down. I don't think Buffalo had over 100 yards rushing on us last game, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. I would like to check, check my facts. But I don't believe they had 40 yards on this game. Excuse me, not 40 yards. I don't believe they had over 100 yards rushing on this game. Let me double check, though. I don't want to lie. Let me double check. Well, shit. Josh Allen had 81 by himself. So let me see the whole thing. They had 173. 173. Like I said, Josh Allen had 81 by himself. So what they tell you? Cooks didn't go off at all. So if we can limit McCaffrey and then George Kittle, then we should be good. Because let me tell you, my biggest concern about going against the Chiefs was, Kelsey. Now Kelsey he got his touchdown. He did get his touchdown, but he didn't go off. People like Kelsey, people like they gonna get theirs. You gotta understand they gonna get theirs. But the fact that we limited him, he wasn't like a big factor in the game, and we all know he's Pat Mahomes' number one target because they really don't have any wide receivers over there. So the fact that we was able to limit him, we should be able to do the same thing with Kittles. Brandon Ayuk and especially Deebo Samuel, I'm not worried about them guys at all. At all. Deebo said what he said about Bradbury, which, hey, listen, Bradbury been paying like trash for sure. So it was warranted. It definitely was warranted what he said. So I'm not here to say, well, Deebo was wrong. He in his feelings. No, Bradbury has been playing like straight doo-doo trash this year. Him and Slay. So, hopefully Bradbury used it as some kind of motivation, some kind of fuel, and he come out and he really goes off today. Oh, man. Yeah, he really goes off today because you gotta stop the other running back. He's more physical. I'm not worried about the other running back at all. As a matter of fact, one of the running backs is questionable for today's game. Some other news about since we bringing up so I brought up injuries. Trick Williams. Now, for some reason this week, he was listed on the injury report. It was for non-injured reasons, so I don't know why, but he was definitely listed on the injury report this year. But this week, but he will play. Nick Bosa was also listed on the injury report this week with a toe injury, so it shouldn't stop him much at all. I expect him to be same on Nick Bosa. So those are two things to look out for. Now, what I will say now, listen. Uh, we don't have to worry about Brock Purdy scrambling as much, so he's gonna be a good pocket quarterback. It's cool. Uh, as long as my D line can get after him, and I suspect that they will, then he's prone to throw some interceptions. He's definitely prone to throw. I think right now he has 6 picks, 19 touchdowns to 6 picks. Now we game 12, so it's like he's averaging a pick every other game. Every 2 games he throws a pick, which isn't bad. That's not bad at all. So 19 touchdowns, that could be kind of suspect. 19 touchdowns, and we in week 12. Now, that being said, Jalen Hurts only has thrown 18 touchdowns. However, he's ran for 10. So that's 28, 29, 28 touchdowns. I believe he ran for 10. So he has a total of 28 touchdowns on the season. So this is going to be a good game of playing in the trenches. I believe as far as D-line, if I had to pick who D-line is better, it's a toss, man. I really can't say who has the better D-line. But let's see, if I was to Google who has the best D-line, let me see what they have best D-line rankings real quick. I want to see. Let me see who has the better defensive line. This is at November 10th. Oh, let me see. They don't have it in here. Let's see, defensive line rankings. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, they don't have it updated defensive line rankings. I thought PFF would have it. Let's see, PFF defensive line. It's a mid-season defensive line. They got the Cowboys number 1, Eagles number 2, San Francisco number 3. I do not believe the Cowboys have a better D-line than the Eagles or the 49ers. And that's me being totally objective. I don't believe the Cowboys have a better D-line at all than the Eagles or 49ers. I don't know how accurate or how up-to-date that list is. But I will give the 49ers their y'all better run stop in D-line, but they have a better pass. Yeah, they do. They do have a mean pass. Well, listen, them boys gonna be active today. I know they're gonna be active. I know they're gonna be getting. They got a chip on their shoulder. They got something to prove, and I love it. But we just gotta get rid of the ball. My key. Since you said it, I'm glad you said it because I wrote this down right here on a piece of paper. One of my keys to the game is because of their good D line, their pass rush, we gotta get rid of that ball quick. The same way the Seahawks was trying to execute their game plan, getting rid of the ball quick. Slant routes and outs, little 5 and outs. We gotta do that the whole game. We have to do that the whole game. Hopefully, we do a little bubble screens. There was speculation that Dallas Goedert would play this game. He is not going to play this game, but he will be back next week, so that's going to be good for us. Some tight end screens, some bubble screens, even some regular just halfback screens. Get rid of the ball quick and let them go. 5 yards. Listen, I'm looking at right now, Christian McCaffrey. Let me see something real quick. The 49ers defense, they allow, let me see here, 4.9 yards a carry, right? 2 of those is the first down, right? Now, he ain't back, man. I would like, I don't know about Ertz, man. I don't know about Ertz. He cool. I understand he wanted to get his money, but I feel like I'm real big on loyalty. Like, you stay down when you came up with. So he left. He boo-hoo cried and he left. He wanted to go get paid. I respect the man if he want to get his bag. I respect that. But you don't bring your ass back once you leave. Once that door closes, it's locked. Yeah. Once my door closes, it's locked. Ain't no coming back. So I mean, that's just me, as me, my personal opinion. Now, could he contribute to us? He probably possibly could contribute. Uh, I do, however, believe we have more. We have good tight ends. I think Grant Calcaterra, however you say his name, he has chemistry with Jalen Hurts. We're playing the OU together. So I don't know what's going on with him. We got to get him acclimated because I really like the guy. Who else? We have Stowe. Not Stowe. What's that boy name? I said Stowe. What's the other tight end name? Let me see. Yeah, Jack Stowe. Yeah, we got Jack Stowe. He's a tight end. He been playing pretty good. So, I mean, him. We got another tight end over there, Grant Katerka, whatever you say his name is, Italian. And then we got another tight end. And we got Julio Jones. Listen, put Julio at tight end, let him go. I mean, we got Quiz back, so we got three receivers. So why not play Julio in the slot? I mean, in the tight end position, why not? He gonna win every time over any linebacker. Why not? Come on, man. It's why not put Julio Jones in a tight end position? I would. I definitely would. So, what I will give Cowboys credit for this. Cowboys always trying to find a favorable matchup for their tight their receivers. I like CeeDee Lamb. That's why me personally, I don't consider CeeDee Lamb a number one wide receiver. And let me tell you why. Jerry Jones, Randy Moss, who else? Tyreek Hill, Michael Irvin, all the top wide receivers. How was he watched? Y'all wanted him. All the top wide receivers, they never wanted to match up against the number 2 or linebacker. The top wide receivers always wanted to match up against the top cornerbacks, right? You never seen Jerry Rice looking to go against a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Or a slot receiver, a slot cornerback. No, he wanted to be, it was Jerry and Dion. It was Michael and Dion. It was Reeves Island. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't no cap at all. You never seen Michael Irvin and Jerry Rice lined up in no slot. You never seen Randy Moss in no slot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong. Hey, if there is no rules to it, no one say you can't do it. If it worked for y'all, let it work for y'all. But come on, man. You can't consider yourself a number 1 receiver. You're going against linebackers and slot cornerbacks. No, he's in the slot all the time, brother. He's in the slot all the time. You want me to look it up? Let me see. Let me see real quick, because he's in the slot, and it's trash to me. Ain't no number 1 receiver. And even if he is in the slot more, whatever, that's not a number 1 receiver. A number 1 receiver doesn't play the slot. Sorry, he doesn't. Like I said, Hall of Fame receivers didn't play slot positions. Let me see. Okay, so said for years, but he was never said he could play outside. Did so in 2020, but he was never as effective on the outside. So Lamb's game was like controlling field space. All those traits certainly better inside than outside. Okay, so this is from this year. Man, he playing more in the slot. You heard what I'm saying? This is what it said right here. It said he played 57.2% in the slots and 23% in regular. Man, nigga, nah, he's not that guy, bro. I'm sorry, fam. That's not a number 1 receiver playing the slot. What do you play in your regular position? No. It's a Lamb is lined up in a slot receiver on 90% of his snaps, bro. 93% of his snaps, he's in the slot, bro. Are you serious? It's right there, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you. 90% in the slot, bro. Come on, fam. No. 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 So that's not good, bro. Now, if you're a top cornerback, then you travel. No, not really. But I mean, because most of the time, a cornerback has his island. Like, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't about before this year. Say this year, fam. I heard it say 2023. He said what? He said 2023 right here, fam. 2023. I don't know what you want me to tell you, fam. Okay, let me look at another slot right here. So this 2023. I'm trying to see. I mean, bottom line, bro, is this. Number one receivers do not play slot position. Sorry, it does not happen. Now, if you can go find me, let's see. If you can go find me where Jerry Rice, he killing y'all regardless, okay, then accept it then. Accept that he not the number one. Let's see, I'm trying to see what it says right here. I'm trying to see where it says anything about the slot position. The conversation. If we go back to the 49ers game, I'm a slot boy. Something that's what I've heard. Lamb joke. It's a narrative right now. I'm comfortable anywhere on the field. I saw the numbers inside the numbers in the backfield running route. So I'm talking about niggas want to run routes. They want to run routes. Come on, man. Jerry Rice and they want to run routes. He's not a number one receiver, my guy. I'm sorry. He's not. I mean, he's y'all guy. I mean, he's putting up numbers for you guys. That I can't take away from you. You know what I'm saying? He didn't kill us because he didn't score not one touchdown against us that game. Remember that now. A wide receiver's job is to score a touchdown. That's what he get paid for. Catching the ball, that's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. Scoring touchdowns is what you get paid money to do. You know what I'm talking about? So, especially when you up against a linebacker, CeeDee Lamb, and you dropping passes, CeeDee Lamb, wide open passes, CeeDee Lamb. So, I'm not impressed with CeeDee Lamb at all. You know what I'm saying? A.J. Brown's him. Yeah, that's who him is. A.J. Brown. No, he didn't. Against y'all? A.J. Brown scored on toss sweep. This boy's crazy. Is he crazy? He said A.J. Brown, against y'all, he scored on toss sweep. I'll show you he did not. That's my guy right there, but he's telling stories. That's my guy, but he's telling stories. We'll watch it real quick. Let's see here. He definitely scored. It was a toss sweep. He did not score on a toss sweep, my guy. I promise you he didn't. Matter of fact, he scored. He ran through like 3 of your receivers when he scored, as a matter of fact. Yeah, he ran through like 3 of your receivers. It don't matter. It wasn't no toss sweep. It wasn't no toss sweep. No, it was not. It was not a toss sweep. Paul, let's see. Who was it? My partner, Paul. Well, he's averaging 100 yards his last 6 games. CDL is a problem. Who is CDL? Who is CDL? Is that CeeDee Lamb? Is that what you're saying to me? Who is it? Paul? Is it Paul Spook? He's a problem against linebackers. Yeah, he is. Not me. Not mine. You know what I'm saying? He's not a problem against no top cornerback. That's a fact. That he's not. He's not a top corner against top corners. So, I mean, like I said, I'll give y'all that he's doing his thing in the slot. He is. I can't take that away from him. But he is not that guy. Line him up where he's supposed to be lined up. I mean, if you guys calling him a number one receiver, y'all about to pay him big money because y'all going to pay that guy if y'all already paid him. Oh, man, he lines up in the slot, brother. He lines up in the slot. I just told you. Let me see something real quick. I just want to see his let me see how I find it here. Let me see. I'm looking it up right now. Let me see. I'm trying to find the stats. Let me see. Look right here. It says I mean, just take a look at CeeDee Lamb. He's not a typical slot in terms of build size, but Dallas moves him inside frequently to facilitate volumes against favorable matchups. You're right. He should follow number one. You're right. You're right. But you're right about that, Reddit Red. But here the thing is, once again, you had cornerbacks at one time that played one side of the field. That's what it was. You had Reeves Island. Now Bradbury be playing like trash this year. You hear me say it. But we know who else ain't it. We found that Deron Bland ain't it. Yeah, did you find it out, Red? Yeah, he bland. He was real bland. No seasoning. He had no seasoning against DK Metcalf. That boy gave him more yards in the first half than any cornerback in NFL history. Do you not understand that? That was an NFL record for the most yards given up in the first half against Deron Bland, because he's bland. So if he led, and then Bland's still taking the ball away, though. Man, we don't care. Listen, if you look at most of Al Bland's interceptions, look at when they come, when the game's out of reach, when he's playing more, he's taking more of a gamble. He's not that guy. He's not him. And we saw what Devontae Smith did to him. We saw what Jalen Hurts did to him. Do we need to talk about that? Red. Do we need to talk about what Devontae did to him? Because Devontae cooked that boy. 2 touchdowns on him. Yeah, 2 touchdowns on Bland. We talk about that? Oh, okay. Because he's not that guy. He's not that guy at all. Who? I mean, you mean that interception he got last game against the Buffalo Bills that turned the game around? Yeah, he touched that ball. Yeah, man. It's a. Let me see here. I'm trying to find what it said. Right now, I see a very good number 2 from Slot. I like him more than I can. Let's see. Look right here. Look what's on the say right here. Number 1 receivers don't hide in the slot, CeeDee Lamb. That's what they say right there, bro. Number 1 receivers don't hide in the slots. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. All they hide in the slot trying to find somebody that's little to pick on, you bully. I think CeeDee Lamb is a bully, man. Let's see. I'm trying to find wait, so Slot Boy face a single coverage list of your favorite number 1 receivers gets over. Let's see. It said, I strongly urge you to watch this. You'll realize where CeeDee Lamb's 143 yards came from, mostly the slots, where he earns 60+% of his yards. You see what I'm saying? This is from November 20th. In a slot, where he earns 60+% of his yards in the slot. It's over 50%. He's eating from the slot. He's not eating on the outside. Man, I wouldn't give a damn what Devontae Adams said. What? I wouldn't care. It's like somebody gonna try to tell me the other day what Aaron Rodgers said about Dak Prescott. I wouldn't give a damn what Aaron Rodgers said. Devontae Adams, who? What are he doing right now? He's on a losing team. Bro, I wouldn't give a damn what Devontae Adams said. I can tell you a lot of stuff they say about Dak Prescott. I can tell you a lot of stuff they say about CeeDee Lamb. Like he's not number 1 receiver. I can tell you what they say about Pollard. He's not number 1 back. Y'all paid that boy. He trash. He is doo-doo trash. I can tell you what they saying about Gilmore. He's not that guy. Yeah, he's trash. What about Michael Gallup? Y'all paid that guy. He's trash. The best wide receiver were. Devontae Smith ain't in the top 5. What? The best wide receiver? Devontae Adams ain't even in the top 5 in receiving yards. What? Oh, this guy's crazy. Let me show you who got the most receiving yards real quick. Let me show you who got the most receiving yards. That boy said the top wide receiver right now. Look what he said. The best wide receiver said CeeDee Lamb is the best. Okay. I'm finna tell you about the best wide receiver real quick. I'm finna tell you about him. Okay. Well, I'm finna read you who the best wide receivers of the game are right now. Number 1, Tyreek Hill. Number 2, CeeDee Lamb. Number 3, Allen. Number 4, A.J. Brown. Number 5, D. Moore. Devontae Adams is number 12. You understand what I'm saying? He's number 12. He's not even in the top 10. So his opinion about and you say he's the best? So what? So what? Neither do the Bears. Neither do the Rams. Neither do the Buccaneers. And Michael Evans is ranked above Adams. Got more yards than Adams. What's that boy name from the Rams? Nuka got more yards than Adams. Amon St. Brown got more yards than Adams. DJ Moore got more yards than Adam. AJ Brown got more yards than Adam. Keenan Allen got more yards than Adam. So you telling me about Devontae Adams? So he said, "Come on, fam, Devontae Adams. Don't get me wrong, he no scrub at all. Like he gets busy, but I mean, his opinion. You call him the best wide receiver, so he better than CeeDee Lamb. I mean, is that what you're saying? Yes, I mean, that's what you're saying, man. I don't know. Let me get to these stats, though, here on you guys. DJ Moore had a 300-yard game. So what? When CeeDee Lamb gonna have one of them games? That boy said DJ Moore had a 300-yard game. When did he have that game? Please tell me. See, how do you, let me see. I don't believe that at all. But you know who does believe it? Google. So let's see. I want to see DJ Moore had a 300-yard game because I don't recall this game. The boy's telling stories. That boy had a 300-yard game. This how you see what I'm saying? When did he have a 300-yard game? The most yards he ever had this season in the game was 230. That was October 5th. So 230 is a long way from 300 yards. Now it ain't no scrub now. 230, that's pretty goddamn good. Boy had 3 touchdowns, 8 receptions with 230. That's pretty damn good. I mean, he was averaging 28 yards a catch. Pretty damn good, but that's not 300 yards there. See how you gotta check these Cowboys fans because they'll tell you anything. You dig what I'm saying? Like he just said that Bland is good, and he just said that Lamb get most of his yards from the outside. He does not. He get most of his yards from the slide. You gotta fact check these Cowboy fans. They will say anything. They will say anything. He had 200 yards on us, and how many touchdowns? Tell me, Red. See, I gotta check. He telling stories again. Because he didn't have no 200 yards on us. But let me tell you how many yards he had on us for real. Because he did not have 200. Against the Eagles, he had 191. Now, if you want to round it up to 200, you can. I'll give you that. But guess how many touchdowns he had against us? That many. So, no, I said 181, not 184, 191. Like I said, if you want to round it to 200, I'll give you that. But just be factual when you say things like that. Don't say he had 200 against us when he didn't. He had 181. That's a lot. That's definitely a lot of yards. Now, you throwing me out for my topics, Red. Now, let me get back to my topics. Like I said, the keys to the game, my keys to the victory is we got to stop McCaffrey. Like I said, he's averaging 4.9 carry. And he leads the league in rushing. So, got to stop him. That's our main focus. And I believe he can. Listen, we averaging 4.8 a carry. You know what I'm saying? With Swift. So, it's going to be a battle of the trenches. It's going to be D-line versus D-line, O-line versus O-line. Our O-line is dominant. There's no question about it. I don't know about, outside of Trent Williams, I don't think that the 49ers have a dominant O-line, but, I mean, they got CMC. So, hey. We got to have a head on a swivel. We got to watch for that slam. I mean, not slam. We got to watch for that screens. We got to watch for those sweeps. We got to watch for those things with CMC and Deebo Samuel, because I don't worry about Deebo Samuel like getting off in the open field like 10, 15 yards down. I'm not worried about Deebo because he's not that guy. Within the first 10 yards, that's when you worry about Deebo Samuel. So that's when I'm worried about Deebo. Now, because Brandon Ayuk is having a better season this year than Deebo Samuel, albeit Deebo Samuel has been, limited this season in games. Uh, Brandon Ayuk has been quietly doing his thing this year. So definitely have to account for Brandon Ayuk, because I'm not worried about the other guys at all. I'm not worried about no. I'm not worried about no Deebo Samuel. We gonna make Deebo Samuel eat his words. You know, he came out. He called my guy trash. He called Bradbury trash. Rightfully so. I'm not gonna sit here and say he wrong for saying it, because he been playing like trash. You see how I said that red? I didn't hold back from it. Can you see? Can you say that Bland played like trash against Seattle? Huh? That boy gave up that booty. He gave up that good booty. So he gave that good booty to DK. I mean, they had a field day on Bland. But I'm telling you right now, if Bland come out playing like that on AJ Brown, because first of all, they're not even gonna put him on AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna put him on Smith, because he ain't gonna be able to stop AJ Brown. He too small. They put him on Smith, and Smith gonna get busy with him like he did last game. 2 tubs on that boy. Okay, good. I'm glad you said it. Thank you very much. He's not that guy. Now, once again, Red, I implore you to do this for me, please. So you won't be online. Go look at all. Okay, I'm not gonna say all. Go look at a majority of all Bland's interceptions this year. Look at the score when he was getting those interceptions, right? Hey, listen, football is about opportunistic, being opportunistic, capitalizing on plays, capitalizing on mistakes, right? So he's doing his job. AJ ain't got 4.3 speed. Is it crazy? AJ's fast as hell. Ah, man, that's crazy. I'm going to look it up, because they said AJ was running fast as hell this year. Yeah, they said AJ was running fast. So let's see what they said. Right now, that boy, he said he hit 23 miles an hour. Let me see what his 40 is right now. His combine 40 was a 4.4. That was his combine 40. Boy, he was like he like a Mack truck running out there. You see how he running boys over? Where's that boy 40 right now? They keep saying 4.4, but that's his combine 40. I know he ain't got better this year. They said that boy's running like keep saying 4.4. I don't know, but I could have sworn I saw him running faster than that. Yeah, I thought he was running faster than that, but yeah, 4.4. Let's see. They say he ran a low 4.4. Yeah, a low 4.2. I don't know. I think it's lower than that. Because right here it say 4.3. Raised up brothers coming from has a deep threat bid with a 4.3 40-yard dash. So 4.3, I'll take 4.3. They say he was a 4.38. 4.38. At 23 miles an hour. I'll take that. So Brown only scores from lining up at tight end, slot position, making what? Red. Come on, man. Listen, I done had me some coffee this morning. You might need to have you some coffee this morning, Red, because now you talking about anything. He only scored from lining up at tight end, slot position. Man, Red. Stop it, Red. Stop it, my guy. Stop it, my guy. The foolishness, man. The foolishness with this guy. He said he only scores from the slot position. No, man, he scores from the outside. He's the number 1 receiver. Yeah, we pay him to be a number 1 receiver, so that's what he does. Let's see here. Yeah, so you can't play. Maybe somebody else you can tell it to check his touchdowns against us since last year. I don't have to check them. Oh, I'll tell you what. Check CeeDee Lamb's touchdowns against the NFL and tell me where he gets touchdowns from. The slot. Definitely the slot position. He's not getting it from the outside. That boy is running all down the middle. Running out, y'all move him in motion damn near every time he scored. Come on. You mean we audible him? What's wrong? There's nothing wrong with putting your receiver in motion. What's wrong with that? Is he going? Is he lining up in the slot? Nah, he's not. He's not at all. Let's see, my guy. Yeah, he's not. He's not. He's not lining up in no slot. He's not going against no linebacker. This dude said AJ the real slot receiver. Get this guy out of here, man. Get this guy out of here, man. He's telling stories. He's telling stories, man. Don't let him tell stories against y'all. Yeah, don't let him watch him. He'll tell stories every time. He's not a slot receiver. Slant's the only thing he's doing. Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with him doing slants? Now Now remember now, he will take the top off in a minute. Don't get me wrong. He'll take the top off in a minute. And guess what? That's one of my keys to the victory today, slants. That's what he excels at. Now, don't get me wrong. He can take the top off and go deep. We can see him beat 2 and 3 receivers at one time. Have we not? Show me one time. Show me one catch CeeDee Lamb has ever caught on 3 receivers. Oh, wait. He's never done it. Because he's not that guy. No, he's not that guy at all. He's never, ever caught the ball. I've never seen CeeDee Lamb catch the ball on 3 receivers. He caught the ball on 3 receivers against Washington? Please show me that. Please. Please, please, please. I don't believe he did. I do not believe he's ever done it. I think he's telling stories, Ready Red. Yeah, I think he's telling stories, Ready Red. Let's see here. Yeah, I think he's telling stories because I don't believe he's ever scored 3 touchdowns. I mean, a touchdown against 3 receivers. Now, don't get me wrong. Here, if it's 3 linebackers, he might do it. Maybe if it's 3 tight end, maybe if it's 3 defensive tackles, he 10 yards down the field, they trailing him maybe so. But CeeDee Lamb's scared to catch the ball. He's scared to get hit. Hey, trust me, that's what I'm saying. If he like that pass that against the Seattle Seahawks, Dak Prescott put that pass right to him in the end zone, and he let that ball go. Hey, what's up, Unc? What's up, my uncle right there? Yeah, man. So see, AJ Brown. Dak Prescott put that pass right there against 3 receivers. And what did he do, Ready Red? That boy said AJ can never. What did he do at Ready Red? And he dropped that ball. He didn't want no points to that route. He didn't want no points to that ball, did he? It was perfect. That boy said AJ Brown could never. Can somebody go show this guy the game against Pittsburgh when he caught like 2 passes on 3 receivers and he pointed at all 3 of them and got a fine for that game? Yeah, could never. You don't remember that game? I can tell you what happened. It was against Pittsburgh Steelers. He not only did it once, he did it twice. And then he pointed at each one of them. He did like this. He said, you, and you. Oh, got it. Show me when CeeDee Lamb did that. CeeDee Lamb could never, as you say, could never do it. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb could never do it. So, man. One second here, if you don't. Pittsburgh, yeah. So what? Y'all playing the Cardinals? Y'all playing the Giants? Who do y'all play this year that I can say, ooh, y'all playing a good team? Yeah, who have y'all played this year, man? That you can really say, hey, man, that's a good team. Oh, man, he went against a dominant defense. Y'all haven't. Now, y'all played us, and I ain't gonna lie, our defense have been. Yeah, I know that. We know what's gonna happen. What you expect to happen? You think something gonna change? Huh? Let me ask you a question. You know, y'all played us in Philly with a hurt Jalen Hurts, right? You know had a knee brace on, everything, right? He was very, very limited, right? Really, red. What's gonna happen? You mean the same 40 that the 49ers put on you niggas' head? 42? I know one thing, ain't nobody put 40 on us at all this year. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? We played two of the top scoring offenses in the NFL this year. The Dolphins and the Chiefs. And they didn't put 40 on us at all. Yeah, the Dolphins is the number one scoring offense in the NFL this year. They put 17, they got 17 points against us. 17. The 49ers put 42 on your boy's head. 40. So you should be used to 40, huh? Because if y'all give up, that boy say guaranteed 40. What you want to put on that red? What you want to put on that red? Tell me right now. I know you ain't gonna put nothing on it because you don't believe that. You don't hear this talking because you ain't. I'm gonna be at the game, red. Where you gonna be at? I'll be at the game, red. Where will you be at? Where will you be at, red? Because I'll be there. I'll be there live. Front line and center. I'll be there at the crib. See what I'm saying? Dang. You see what I'm saying? You gonna be at the crib? Why? Come to the game so I can see you in your face. So I can talk to you in your face, red. I want to look at you in your face, red, and say y'all lost. Don't run from it. Run to it. You don't run from it, run to it. Now, let me get back to my keys in the game because you talking about your Cowboys ain't got nothing to do with me. You dig what I'm saying? Because your Cowboys are not the top. Y'all still playing. Y'all fine. Look, it's December, and y'all just not playing a team with a winning record and winning. And we supposed to be impressed by y'all. No, that's really red. Not us. No, back to my keys of the victory. Now the 49ers got a mean secondary. That's why we'll give them. They got a better secondary than his. That's why they lead intercept. That's why they lead the league in interceptions with 15. Eagles have a lonely 6 picks this year. That's a far cry from last year this time. I mean, last year this time, C.J. Gardner had 6 picks by himself. He was leading the league in interceptions. Let me know when you have boxing as a topic. Oh man, we can get into boxing anytime. I think did Garcia fight last night? No, Garcia fight today. Not Danny Garcia. What's his name? Ryan Garcia. He fights tonight against this other guy. I don't know who the guy is. I believe it's like a tune-up fight because last time Tank knocked him out. He should never fought Tank ever get in the ring with Tank Davis ever again. Ryan Garcia. That was a bad career move for you. All boxers, I'm gonna tell y'all who y'all need not fight. Need not fight Tank Davis. Need not fight Bud Crawford. Need not fight Shakur Stevenson. Need not fight David Haney. Stay away from all them people. Y'all can fight anybody else. And as far as Boots, I haven't really seen Boots fight, so I can't really attest. And leave Canelo alone. Okay. Charlo twins, y'all trash. Y'all not no smoke with Canelo. He whooped your brother last fight. Leave Canelo alone. He is in a league of his own. Them people I named: Canelo, Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, David Haney, Bud Crawford. Leave them people alone. Yeah, I did. I was. Did you see me? I was dancing on the store. I dance on it every time. I'm real disrespectful when I go to the Cowboy Stadium. I dance on a star, I piss on a star. Yeah. I mean, Crawford got stripped, but I mean, he didn't care about that belt anyway. I mean, that happens all the time. You remember when Riddick Bowe took his belts off and threw them in the trash? Yeah, they do that all the time, Unc. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the bills. I mean, and the person he wanted to fight, he couldn't fight him because he got a fight with his rematch with Earl Spence coming up. Yeah, man, I do it every time. You didn't watch my video when I went up there? And let me tell you something. Now, when I go to Cowboy games, I go to Cowboy games to have fun because most of the time I have my sons with me, my two youngest sons. So I always go trying to be on my best behavior. Me and my sons, we go out there for a good time. The stuff that I be seeing online where these people be having fights and stuff at, I don't know where they be at because they don't be where I be at. And I be real disrespectful. I don't know, maybe the essays get drunk and fight essays, or the white boys fight white boys. I don't know because now one time, no, two times, the year we won a Super Bowl, I got into it with a person inside the stadium, and the guy, I try to be like, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt when they team losing, they had a few drinks and stuff like that because I know you do, Unc. I know. I let people, I give people a benefit of that because you don't get no win for beating up nobody that's drunk or that's inebriated. So one time I was at the year one Super Bowl, this black guy, he was with his white friends. I don't know if he had to prove that he was a tough black guy that day. I don't know. But I let him get his talk off. I let him get his talk off. And I think he did something like he was talking to me. He stuck his hand out like this when he was talking to me, and that's when everything went down. That's when everything went downhill for me. That's when I had to grab him. And then when I grabbed him, that's when everyone would say, "Hey, don't do it. He's trying to make you mad. He's trying to make you mad." Okay, well, grab him then. Don't grab me. You can talk all you want to talk to me. You can say, "Fuck the Eagles. The Eagles trash," all you want to. That don't bother me because the Eagles don't pay my bills unless I'm betting on them. But the Eagles don't know nothing about me. That's why I laugh at Cowboy fans. They be taking this shit so serious. They don't get their head knocked off trying to be my Cowboys. Keep the Cowboys name out your mouth. But guess what? I'm gonna knock you out, and the Cowboys ain't gonna know nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the last game I was at, the last game I was in when I was dancing on Star, if you watch the whole video, you can see this guy is in the background. His girlfriend, I guess it's his girlfriend, she's trying to hold him back. You can see him, you can see her talking to him. They having some kind of conversation. To me, it appears she's trying to tell him, hey, leave them people alone over there. That's what I think she's telling him. And he walks in the video, doing us like this. And, we see him doing this and we ignoring him, because we don't get no points off him. He was an older guy. He probably was like 45, 50. I mean, come on, what do I get off of that? Nothing, I don't get nothing off of that. So I ignore the guy. This guy bumps me like 3 times. If you watch the video, he bumps me like 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm ignoring it, right? Come on now. I am a mature adult, but at the same time, a man first, and I got my sons with me. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna let you disrespect me in front of my sons. Nobody, a dude, female, I'm not gonna disrespect me, you know what I'm saying, in front of my family. I don't care how it is. And so once you put your hand, and like I said, I avoided it. And even when I pushed the guy down, I try to push him back to hell. I try to push him under the dirt. But I pushed him and left him alone. Like, I didn't push him and try to beat him up. I didn't push him down and stomp on him. I didn't push him down and jump on top of him or none of that. I pushed him down, let him go on about his business. Now, he would have got up and, did something else, then it would have been a whole different story. But I pushed him down. I think he understood, let me leave that guy alone, and he went on about his business. But no, I don't go to the games looking for no smoke, man. I don't, because I'm, like I said, my sons be with me, and so I try to make sure I'm a good example in front of my sons. And now, don't get me wrong, like I said, I will not be disrespected, man, at all. And if for some reason, Cowboy fans tend to believe I'm from Philly. I guess I'm an Eagles fan. So when they see me at the game, the first thing they want to say is, F Philly, go back to Philly. No, I'm from Dallas, man. You see that? I am from the D. From Dallas. So the same, and then most of the time, the Cowboy fans, they be saying that don't even be from Dallas. They be like from Grand Prairie, Arlington, Fort Worth, Cedar Hill. They don't even be from Dallas. You dig what I'm saying? So you telling me you go back from a city that you're not even from. You're not even from Dallas. It's hilarious to me. Made them boys filthy fans is what? What made them boys what? And 20, no, not 23, 30 years. He said 20 years. No, it's been about 28 years, Unc, since they won Super Bowl. It's been about 28 plus years. The first Bush was in office the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. You dig what I'm saying? The first Bush was in office. So So Ready Red, come to the game, baby. You know, you good. I got you. I got your back, Ready Red. I'm not gonna let no Eagle fans mess with you, Ready Red. You with me. You know, you with the good guy. You know what I'm saying? So come to the game. Feel protected, man. You know, we ain't gonna let nothing bother you. So come on to the game. Now, my uncle, he ain't a Philly fan. Nah, he ain't no Philly fan. I don't think he is. I've never heard him say anything about the Cowboys, the Eagles before in my life, so I don't know. But you know what's funny is? My uncle is right here on the live. I watched my first Eagles game with him that I can recall. Because my sperm don't, he a Cowboy fan, so he trash. But my uncle, I don't know what fan he is. But I remember watching my first Eagles game. Uncle, you probably don't even know that. You probably don't even know that. But I watched my first that I can recall Eagles game with you when I was probably about I was probably about 9. Protecting me, man. Ready Red. Let me show you some Ready Red. You see this Ready Red? You see that Ready Red? You know what's going in Ready Red? I don't. They know better Ready Red. They know better Ready Red. That's on. If you know what this is, Ready Red, and we'll go in there. We'll go in there. I don't need no protection. But anyway, I was at your house and I got a few of those. But you can carry one. But I got a few of them. I got some you can't carry. But we're gonna keep that quiet. But yeah, uncle, I was at your game. I remember it was what's that crybaby? I hated him too. Ricky Waters. It was Ricky Waters, and that's when we were playing the Kelly Green jerseys. It was green and white. That was my first game watching the Eagles game with you back then. But yeah, I watched my first Eagles game with you, uncle. I can recall. It was wearing green and white jerseys, all white. It was predominantly all white. That should be your last resort. It is, because I'm gonna use these first, but all means I'm always gonna use these. Yeah, I'm always gonna use these. Always. And then on top of it, I'm always gonna try to de-escalate the situation. Like I said, I got my sons with me, and always. Yeah, but around the drunk Mexicans, you might need this. That's what I'm saying. But the thing about them is, around the drunk Mexicans, I can just punch one of them down. I could punch one of them down. Like, you drunk, fam? I'm just gonna sidestep you in this, because you're gonna rush me, and you're gonna rush me falling like this, try to hit me. I'm gonna sidestep you, hit you with the uppercut, and get you up out of there real quick. That's it. I'm gonna, because they do be drunk as hell in there. I'm talking about, listen, I'm gonna bite you, hit you with elbows. I'm gonna stomp on you. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you in your nuts. Yeah, hey man, listen, I'm gonna bite you in your neck. Nah, for real. No, for real, man. Listen, I tell my kids all the time, man. Listen, they don't never do what they don't expect for you to do. They don't expect for you to drop down your neck. Hey, you heard this? Back in my wilder days, we all go through our tribulations, our trials that make us better human beings. You know what I'm saying? So as a younger person, I got into some trouble. When I was in trouble, I ran into some guys that were older than me. They told me about a move called the South Dallas Drop. If you ain't from Dallas, then you don't know about it. I didn't know about it. But an old school dude told me about a South Dallas Drop. Ready, Red, you know what a South Dallas Drop is? Let me tell you what a South Dallas Drop is. When you post up with somebody like this and drop to your knees, like literally fall down and whoop a dude from his ankles up. Say, yeah. Hey, Ready Red, when he told me that, I said, man, you know what? Nobody would ever expect it. No one would ever expect for you to drop down to your knees while you fighting this and whoop a nigga from his ankles up. Now, me being a Virgo, being over analytical, I'm thinking, well, dude dropped to his knees and trying to fight me, I'm gonna stomp, I'm gonna kick him in his face. That's what I'm thinking, right? But your mind don't work like that. When you like all that training you doing with people going boxing, it's good. It's good for training. It's good for mental memory. I didn't want to say that Ready Red, but that's where I got it from, Ready Red. I didn't want to say where I got it from, but that's exactly where I got it from. That's where I was at. That's exactly where I was at when he told me that shit. I was like, what? old school dude. He was like, yeah, man, you know, he said that Saldana dropped. I was like, hey, what is that? So we post up, you know what I'm saying? He just said, boom, it dropped down. I said, oh man, look, you would have got me. Hey, you would have got me with that one, Jack, because I wouldn't be expecting that. So I just put that in my arsenal. I just put that in the arsenal. I was boxing a dude one day. I was getting at him. And every time I run up on him, every time I run up on him, he would dip back. So I would dip, you know, I'm running up on him, and he would hit me with his knees. He was catching me with his knees every time I was getting up in him. He was bow, bow. I said, this dude here, man, UFC fighting dude. But anyway, nevertheless, that's not what I go to games for. I go to games to enjoy myself, create memories with my sons. You will learn a few things, man, for real. And what they call it, gladiator school. Yo, man, listen, I don't ever want. I graduated. You know, I ain't seen that place in over a decade, man. Thanks to the Most High God, you know, thanks for blessings and growth and maturity. But yeah, man, you will learn or you will get taken advantage of. One or two things. Them your only options. You know what I'm saying? My uncle right there, you know, he's a master fighting guru. You know, he gonna say, listen, he is probably a 3rd-degree black belt. Uncle, what kind of black belt are you, uncle? Like for real, my uncle is like some kind of master black belt. Fought with did TV shows with Chuck Norris, like for real. Like, real talk. He did shows with Chuck Norris. He really is that guy. You know, he be trying to train me. I be like, nah, Unc, I don't want you to train me because, you know, I feel like you might try to kill me with a special move or something like that. Like hit me with a thumb move and instantly kill me. So I'm good, Unc. I'll watch you train in the backyard. But I don't want you to hit me with an accident, hit me with a special move. Yeah, my uncle was on that. Yeah, my uncle was on Walker's Texas Ranger a few times. Tony Jackson right there. I like to watch it because it was in Dallas. But man, let me tell you about Roger Goodell real quick, man. You get me off topic. I know all you Cowboy fans and NFL fans, period, want them to ban the tush push. Why? Yeah, salute my uncle. Why? Why y'all want them to ban the tush push? Why? Because I can't stop it? So now y'all get Roger Goodell in it. So now y'all gonna get Roger Goodell. He in there. He hating. Now who didn't pay Roger Goodell to take his out? Because now they just voted on this last year. At the beginning of this season, they voted to take it out, and they decided not to take it out. My problem with that is this: it wasn't a problem when Tom Brady was doing it. Tom Brady was doing the tush push. It wasn't ever a problem. Ah, come on! Why y'all can't stop it? What D-Law say? D-Law say, "I'm giving a damn about it. You got to stop it." What Michael Parsons say? You got to stop it. Y'all can't stop it. Y'all can't stop it. Now you don't give a damn about no booty pushing play, but what you give a damn about Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott going out buying dildos together though? That's your quarterback. Your quarterback and your running back was out buying dildos together. Now, I don't know about you and your partners, Ready Red, but me and my partners, we don't do that, Ready Red. Me and my partners, we do not go to 6 stores together, Ready Red. You know, now, hey, listen, if what you and your partners do over there by Roosevelt, Ready Red, that's on y'all, you know, hey, your own. It scored on y'all, didn't it? It did beat y'all because that tush push counted for a touchdown, and that touchdown was enough to beat y'all. So it did beat y'all, Ready Red. It did. It did. No, you know, I hate that you in denial about it. Did we get a tush push touchdown against you guys, Ready Red? Tell me. Did we get a touchdown against y'all on the tush push? It's a non-factor. It's scoring touchdowns. How's it a non-factor? You know how many touchdowns Jalen Hurts got off the tush push this year alone? Huh? Do you know how many touchdowns he got off the tush push this year alone? He has 10 total rushing touchdowns this year. Now, whether or not how many of those are tush pushes, I'll probably say maybe like He got 10 rushing. I would say maybe about 6 of them are tush pushes. What? 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 Let me see. Mm, let me see. No, y'all, I would say, that y'all haven't won in Dallas since 2017, huh? Oh my God. Y'all ain't won a Super Bowl since 1995, right? Hmm? Hmm? Let me give a hundred. Y'all ain't won that, right? Yeah, I remember that game very vividly because I was at that game. That's the game where I told you a boy had stuck his hand out to me like that. And I had to get on his head. Like, you can talk to me, but I was always taught that this is my space. From here to here is my space. So you cross that space, you know, I have to, I have every right to, act accordingly if you put your hand over this space. Uh, but like I said, bro, I don't see how y'all. Okay, so Red, tell me why you think outside of you just being a fan, what's the difference between the last game we played y'all and this game that's changed that you say, oh, now we gonna beat y'all this year? Tell me. No, well, we actually got 4 rings, so yeah, we got 4 rings. So I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Red, y'all you Cowboy fans trip me out. Y'all want to talk about history, but then y'all want to acknowledge the history that y'all ain't done nothing in almost 30 years. Can you acknowledge that? Y'all have been the laughing stock of the NFL. Yeah, y'all beat us last year. Y'all did. And we beat y'all last year. You remember that? Red. You remember we beat y'all last year? Hmm? Matter of fact, we gave Cooper Rush his first L of the season. Y'all was all in on Cooper Rush. Oh, Cooper Rush is gonna be that guy. Cooper Rush, man. I'm talking about you got Cowboy fans that was calling for Cooper Rush to start over Dak Prescott, and still to this day are calling for Cooper Rush to start over Dak Prescott. They was all in on Cooper Rush until we played them, and then what happened? Oh, and then if you really want to know, Red, Dak Prescott is a coward, and let me explain why to you. That whole maybe like 3 games before we played y'all, Jerry Jones was coming. You could experience the L at home. What L? I'm going to the game. What are you talking about? I was in the game last year. What do you mean? I go to the anytime the Eagles play here, I come to the game. Red. I'm gonna be there. You better know that. But listen, uh, you from here, right? Yeah, I'm from. Come on, we already talked about this. Red. I was born in the cliff, raised in the north. I got the best of both worlds, a gentleman and a gangster. You know what I'm talking about? Double G'd up. I ain't talking about Gucci, man. Gentleman and the gangster. The cliff raised the gangster, and the north raised the gentleman. You know what I'm talking about? So depending on how you act, is who you get. I reciprocate. Then it's an L at home. What? That's an L at home. No, what L at home? We didn't lose at home last year. We beat y'all at home last year, Red. So I didn't experience no L from home. Yeah, y'all played us last year. Y'all came to our house. We beat y'all. You remember that? Yeah, we beat y'all at home last year. It wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. So once again, Red, I want you to tell me, why do you think y'all gonna beat us? What have y'all done to upgrade y'all team from the last game that you can say, okay, now this game we can beat y'all? Let's say you can say, well, you know what? C. Lamb didn't play that game. That's why we lost. Or you know what? Dak Prescott had the flu. That's why we lost. Or you know what? Yada yada this. So tell me what has changed from last game to this game. You know it's changed. I can tell you what's changed. y'all have played the most cupcake schedule, and y'all have a false sense of bravado right now. Y'all have a false sense of uh, uh, confidence right now. You dig what I'm saying? You know, y'all have been lullabied by these cupcake schedule. It's funny because last year all we heard was the Eagles didn't play nobody. Who the Eagles played? Who have the Eagles played? They ain't played nobody. Who have the Cowboys played? And it's crazy to me that the narrative right now is this last stretch of games that Dak Prescott is playing like MVP. Who has he played? Carolina, the Giants, Washington. Who has he played? Seattle. Wow, my God, he's playing like a champion. But guess what's about to happen now, though, Ready Red? He got to play the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Dolphins. Ready Red? Ooh, we Ready Red. I don't know about that. I mean, he should. He should know how to get more depth. But let's talk about your Cowboys schedule. And I'm going to explain something to you. Now, let me explain who the Cowboys have played the last couple of games. They played the Giants, the Panthers, the Cowboys, the Commanders, and the Seahawks. That's who they played the last couple of games. The Giants, the Panthers, the Commanders, and the Seahawks. Light work. Y'all, listen, y'all took care of y'all business. That's like me going outside right now and go fighting a dude in middle school or looking for a dude in middle school to go fight right now. Do I get to get on YouTube after I fight him and beat him up and say, oh man, I just beat up a middle school student, man. I'm a champion of the world. Hey man, I'm a champion of the world. Do I get to get on YouTube and do that? You would laugh at me if I did that, right? So you Cowboys fans bragging about being a one-win team. Carolina had one win. Y'all beat them. Y'all was 21-point favorites, I believe, against that game. I believe y'all was 21-point favorites. Y'all beat them. Y'all did what they expected y'all to do. So, but let me tell you who I got coming up next. I got the Eagles, the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Lions. Y'all don't play the Chiefs. So the Eagles, Bills, and Dolphins. That's light work. And then y'all play the Lions too. And the Commanders again. I can see y'all losing them games. I can see y'all losing 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Ready, red, boy. Hey, pass that blunt you smoking, ready, red, because you high. You need to pass your blunt to somebody else. And don't pass it to yourself, because you probably what's wrong with you right now. You're probably so high, you probably would have passed the blunt right back to yourself and smoking it. Passing it right back to yourself and smoking it. Because if you think doing 4 W's, put some money on it, ready, red, right now. Put some money on it right now. If you think doing 4 Dubs. I'll tell you right now, they not. I'm telling you right now, y'all gonna lose at least 2 of them games, if not all of them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Y'all definitely gonna lose to us. I see y'all losing to the Bills because y'all can't stop running quarterback. I see y'all losing to the Dolphins because y'all don't have cornerbacks that stick with Tyreek Hill and Waddle. Who y'all gonna put on him? Who y'all gonna put on? Please tell me who y'all gonna put on Tyreek Hill, please. Boy, if you say Bland, I'm gonna end my live right now if you say Bland. So tell me right now, Red. Seriously, I always BS to the side. Who y'all gonna put on Tyreek Hill? I'm gonna wait on the answer. Hey, listen. Guess what? We shut Tyreek Hill down. So I'm asking you a question. Seriously, all jokes aside. Who do y'all have in your team right now that you feel confident in that can match up and line up and go stride for stride with Tyreek Hill? Please tell me. See what I'm saying? He can't answer the question. He talking about bracket coverage because he don't got no single. He doesn't have a single man that he can say confidently that can line up against Tyreek Hill and shut him down. So y'all gonna do bracket coverage. So when you do bracket coverage, you most of the time you shift the bracket coverage to one side of the field, right? So you're gonna shift your bracket coverage to Tyreek Hill side, and then what about Jalen Waddle? And you do know sometimes they do put your boy Tyreek in the slot. What you mean? Nobody can cover him. We covered him. What do you mean? You know how many yards he had against us? Let me show you how many yards he had against us. Let me show you how many yards Tyreek Hill had against us. That boy said no one can stop him. This boy's crazy. Let me show you who did. If he show you right now who did. So against the Jets, he had 102 yards. Against the Vegas, he had 146. Kansas City, he had 62. New England, 112. Against us, 88. Carolina, 163. The Giants, 181. Buffalo, 58. Denver, 157. Against the Chargers, he had 215. In New England, he had 40. So, he can be stopped. But I don't see you guys. You guys don't have a secondary to stop him. Bro, we didn't saw. Listen to me, bro. Bland gave up the most ass of any cornerback in the half in NFL history. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know Darius Slay was on stride for stride with that boy? Stride for stride, foot for foot. Yeah, Darius Slay was on that boy head. So if you was to ask me that question, hey Troy, who do you think can go stride for stride with Tyreek Hill? I'm gonna say, hey, Darius Slay, I seen him do it before. That's not me playing or me joking or nothing. I have seen Slay go stride for stride with Tyreek Hill. I can show you the video if you want me to. Now, can you show me a video of any of your players, or can you tell me one player on your team that you really believe can go stride for stride with Tyreek Hill? I'm away. And so when you do tell me that one player that can go stride for stride with Tyreek Hill, then I want you to tell me, okay, so you got that one player. Then so who gonna follow follow Waddle? Because if y'all do bracket coverage, it's gonna be shifted to one side of the field. So what's gonna be Red? You can't have both of them. You can't have both of them. So I don't see anybody on your team right now that can stop Tyreek Hill at all. I foresee Tyreek Hill probably have about 3 touchdowns against you guys. Easy. I just told you it is. And you're not answering the question. So what you're saying is basically there's nobody on your team you feel confident in, because I feel confident on my team. Like it's trash as Bear. Like I would never say Bradbury can go with Tyreek Hill. You see how I said that? Easy for me to say that. Easy for me to say that because I don't think he could do it. Slay can do it. I've seen Slay do it. If you like, I wish I could post a video to the link in here right now. I'll post a link where Tyreek Hill Darius Slay was going stride for stride with Tyreek Hill. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Okay. So y'all heard what he's saying. He has no confidence in his team if he's saying stuff like that. I think it's a few players can go stride for stride with Tyreek Hill. I think Patrick Surtain probably can go stride for stride. I think maybe Sauce, what's his name? Sauce Gardner can go stride for stride. I think who else top corners out there? I think Slay can go stride for stride. I think I even think maybe Trayvon Diggs can go stride for stride if he don't get burnt on the double move. See what I'm saying? That's gotta be objective. Red, can you do that? Slay can't guard Terry. Man, y'all can't guard the Cardinals. Y'all couldn't go stop the Cardinals from beating y'all. You know what I'm saying? The winners Cardinals beat y'all. Come on, man, stop this, man. You sound like you're a little bitter over there, my guy. Don't be bitter like that, my guy, Red. Don't be like that. Yeah, they say learn to heal without hitting them. That's the name of the game. Yeah, it's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. We beat the Jets though. So what? Was the Jets Willis? Y'all make some of the most disturbing points that have no relevance to it. We're talking about y'all losing to a winners team that only has 2 wins on the season right now. 2. You're talking about us losing to the Jets that had wins. You dig what I'm saying? So let me give you a scenario once again. That's like Mike Tyson going against a amateur opponent and losing versus Mike Tyson going against a opponent with multiple wins and losing. Which loss will look worse? And what's the Cardinals record right now? What's the Cardinals record right now? Can you tell me? Red. They just got their second win of the season, like what, a week ago? Last week? I think last week they got their second win of the season. Do you know how embarrassing that is to lose to a winners team? You should, because the Cowboys do it quite often. I remember they were the top defense. I'm gonna tell you that in just a minute. I remember, not just since we brought the Jets up, I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, the Cowboys lost to a winless Jets. You remember that? About 2 years ago, 3 years ago, the Jets came in there winless and beat the Cowboys. You remember that? And you say top defense. Where that defense right there right now? See, I remember the beginning of the season, I was telling people, hey, man, they was like, oh, yeah, the Cowboys, number 2 defense in the NFL right now. Number 1 off. I said, listen, bro, it's 2 games into the season. I said, this changes every week. It's 2 games into the season. You talking to me about y'all got a top offense, top defense in the NFL week 2. What happened in week 17? What happened in week 16? It could be a whole different story. So, don't tell me about a top defense. Yeah, Jalen Hurts had a horrible game. Matter of fact, he threw the game-ending pick. See what I'm saying? I had no problem saying that. Had no problem saying that at all. Why Jalen Hurts? Why Dak Prescott couldn't beat the Cardinals? What's your excuse for that? You know what? Y'all exposing us to? Y'all can't stop a mobile, which I already knew that. I already know the Cowboys can't stop a mobile quarterback. That's why teams like the Cardinals with Kyler Murray have so much success against y'all. That's why we have so much success against y'all. The RPO was killing y'all last year. Dak Prescott blew it against the 49ers. 42-10. Matter of fact, this Dak Prescott has blew it against the 49ers the last 3 years. The last 3 times they played, he blew it. Did he not? Has he not? Right now, the Cowboys are feasting off playing inferior teams. Jalen couldn't run on y'all. Here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, that's my song right there, man. That's my song right there. Here we go again. That boy said he couldn't run against us. So let's just see. Jalen Hurts had 36 rushing touchdowns, 36 yards rushing and a touchdown. Hey, listen, we almost unalived Dak Prescott. Yeah, he better never do this shit again. He better never hop his ass in the air like that again. I wish Jalen Carter, somebody could have been there and hit his ass. They really took it easy on that boy. Because Darius Slay says his homeboy, because they played Mississippi together. But listen, I wish he would have killed. I wish he would have broke that boy body in half for him jumping in the air like that. Boy, he lucky. He lucky that Sidney Brown went in the game. Or Reed Blankenship didn't get to hit him. Because I don't know who it was. He hopped back up. He had to, but trust me, if you think he didn't feel that hit, man, you high. I'm telling you, high, Red. Yeah, if you telling me that, you high right now. Let me see how much booty Blaine gave up against that game. Let's see. Blaine gave up, let's see. Oh, they ain't gonna show it. They ain't gonna show it. But Blaine gave up that booty. When he had to get walked off the field, Red. Jalen Hurts? Oh, you talking about that? And he got up and did what? Came back and won the game, didn't he? We killed that boy, Dak Prescott. He better never jump in the air like that again. Oh my God, please let him do it again. We gonna kill him. Boy, listen. And Dak Prescott had that slips of cocaine after that hit. Trust and believe that. They probably gave that boy all kind of morphine to numb his body up because he was out of there after that hit. That's why he kept on fumbling. Then after that, Jalen Carter came around and hit his ass again. Lit him up. He was crying for a penalty. Yeah, man. That was the most trash. That was the most funniest debacle of the season. How y'all get to first and goal and get 3 straight penalties? Come on, Red. Listen, right now, hands down, in Jalen Hurts is #1 MVP in MVP race. No doubt about it. Now, Dak Prescott has made up some significant ground because he was like number 8. Here we go with the refs. Here we go with the referees. Hey, this I don't think. Listen, as a Cowboy fan, you got to know this. Y'all gonna make all the excuses. Y'all gonna blame everybody else. Y'all gonna find a reason why y'all didn't win. Y'all gonna say why y'all didn't win instead of the reason why y'all lost. Well, the reason why we didn't win was because the wind was blowing 10 degrees to the south, and it pushed the ball. If the wind was blowing 10 degrees to the right, we would have won that game. The wind was tripping. The wind was tripping. Hey, why y'all lose that game? Man, it was an ant. An ant was crawled up Dak Prescott's leg. He said, "Hut." That is a long review. Oh, my bad, OJ. Got you. I gotta find one, OJ. An ant crawled up Dak Prescott's leg when he said "hut" and bit him on the leg, and it threw his cadence off, and the center threw the ball back to him too fast while he was bending over to scratch his leg. That's why we really lost. The ant bit him, Dak Prescott. Everybody know the ant bit Dak Prescott. You can see it. Y'all never gonna say, "Well, we lost the game because Dak played like trash," or "We lost the game because CeeDee Lamb dropped a wide open pass," or "We lost the game because we got outplayed, outcoached," or "We lost the game because our coach couldn't call a timeout correctly." Okay. No. Y'all, the flags got to y'all to the 11-yard line. Let's talk about that, Red. How y'all get to the 11-yard line? Pass interference, roughing the passer call. Because remember the West Collar started on on a 20-yard line, like right 10, 15-yard line. Y'all got all the way down to the 11-yard line of yours. But y'all, it was 2 plays, that pass interference and the roughing the passer play, that got y'all down to where y'all was at. Okay, then thank you. Thank you. So don't act like the flags came out just for y'all. They was coming out for us too. Thank you very much. So I mean, I didn't hear y'all when they gave y'all that penalty. Y'all didn't say, "Oh man, no, take that pass interference back." That wasn't a pass interference. No, y'all took that. So take y'all penalties when y'all was wrong. It was false start. Y'all didn't believe it. False start, it was y'all. Holding, it was y'all. It was y'all. So y'all, it's called lack of discipline. How y'all get to the 11-yard line with the game on line? Now you see what happened last week when we got to the 11-yard line against a real team, not Cardinals or the Giants, but against a real playoff contending team. What we did, or not what we did. What Jalen do? Jalen took the game in his hand and got in there for a touchdown and win the game. Yeah, he didn't sell for no bull crap. Okay, well, he shouldn't be doing PI. Hey, you know what I tell people all the time? I tell people all the time, listen, don't let the refs, don't let the refs decide your game. How about that? Don't let the referees decide your game. And you don't have to worry about nothing. You dig what I'm saying? If you don't let them, if you are taking care of your business, the referees ain't got they can't stop it. If you go up 42-10 like the 49ers did on y'all, what can they do? What can they do? Nothing. Because they can call all the bogus flags they want to. It's not gonna stop y'all from winning. Allen gets a pass for bad play, but Dak is killed for the media. You know why? Let me tell you why. You know, this is a narrative that you Cowboy fans love to spew. Let me tell you why Allen gets a pass. You know why Allen gets a pass? Because he's consistently in the playoffs. Consistently in the playoffs. He's consistently having good games. And he's a gunslinger, like Brett Favre was. Brett Favre was a gunslinging quarterback, a Hall of Fame quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback. They threw a lot of interceptions. He threw a lot of interceptions. But he was a gunslinger. That's what he did. But you know what he didn't do? You don't hear Josh Allen talking about, yeah, this year is gonna be my golden year. You don't hear Josh Allen saying that. You don't hear Josh Allen coming out saying, oh yeah, I won't have them many picks this year. Do you hear Josh Allen saying that? You don't hear Josh Allen coming out saying, yeah, this is the best I've ever felt like this. This is a Super Bowl team. You don't hear Josh Allen coming out saying stuff like that, do you? So if Josh Allen come out with 30 interceptions, you know what? No one's going to ridicule him like that because he ain't the one coming out pontificating at the beginning of the season, talking about what he's not going to do. See, that's what makes you look bad. That's why Cowboy fans look bad, because every week every year y'all coming out saying y'all win the Super Bowl. Oh, we gonna win the Super Bowl. Or we gonna do this. Or we gonna do that. And then when y'all come short of y'all goals, it's hilarious to us. And then we hear y'all make excuses. Listen, you have never heard me on any of my lives ever say, "Hey, listen, we gonna win this game." Now, I might say like, just in terms like, "Hey, we gonna beat y'all," but I never say like right now, the game coming up in Dallas. I already said we was gonna lose that game before the season started. You know why? Because I say we're gonna split every game. I said we was gonna split with Washington. To my surprise, we won. I said we were gonna split with the Giants. And I said we're going to split with the Cowboys. And I still believe that because those are division games, right? Those are division games. So I'm never going to come up here and say, oh, yeah, we're going to sweep these boys, and sweep these boys. Because you know how hard it is to sweep a team? Now, the Cowboys have done it. I did what? I said we're going to beat y'all. I was talking to you. I'm just saying, I'm telling you the reason why I don't see why we can lose is because y'all haven't done anything to adjust to beat us, right? It's like me and you get into a fight, right? Me and you get into a fight, you beat me up the first time, you beat me up. And I say I want a rematch. And I don't train no differently. I don't do anything differently. I come back the same person. What confidence do I get now that I can win the fight? I'll give you a prime example. Earl Spence versus Bud Crawford. Earl need to leave that man alone. Because I don't see what Earl can do that can alter the outcome of the next fight. The way Bud Crawford whooped his ass across that ring convincingly, it wasn't like, maybe coulda, shoulda. No, he whooped his ass convincingly. So what is the reason for a rematch? What's going to be the difference? Can you tell me? Can someone out there tell me what's going to be the difference of a rematch between Earl Spence and Bud Crawford? I don't see a difference. Now, people talking about, well, weight class. Listen, he don't want to move up. He don't want to move up. Well, wow. It wasn't his best. What was it? Worse? Come on, see? Typical Cowboy fan making typical excuses. It wasn't Earl at his best. Well, when he gonna be at his best again then? Will he ever be at his best? And if he wasn't at his best, then his team, what was off about him? Come on, fam. Okay, because had he won, would you have said that? Had he went out there and won, would you have said, oh man, something's off about Earl Spence? No, you wouldn't have said that. You would say Earl Spence, man, he can't anybody stop Earl Spence. He that guy. He's that, and I'm from Dallas, so I rock with Earl Spence. But I'm also a realist, And I knew Earl Spence wasn't ready for Bud Crawford. And he won't ever be ready for Bud Crawford. Just like I know Bud Crawford not ready for Canelo Alvarez. So that's why Bud Crawford is saying stuff like, hey, I respect, that's why Bud Crawford said, I respect weight classes. He said, there's a weight classes for a reason, right? He said, there are weight classes for a reason. I respect weight classes. So he's not trying to see Canelo Alvarez, right? And I respect that. Sometimes you gotta know when you gotta stay in your lane. Now, don't get me wrong. You had people like Roy Jones who went up there. You know, Roy Jones came from down here to heavyweight. He became light heavyweight champion, like the Hispanic guy did. He became light heavyweight champion coming from like a middleweight. So it can happen, but Earl isn't that guy, fan. And I like Earl, but I don't want to see. I don't want to see Earl. He said he should never went down. That's the problem I have with boxing right now. You know what? Everybody want to be Floyd Mayweather. Everybody want to be 50-0. So everybody cherry picking who they want to fight. They ducking everybody. They ducking the big fights because they don't want to take an L. Now Earl Spence got his L. He ain't got to worry about their record no more. So now I feel like Earl should be more comfortable who is go out there and fight. Hey man, we all want to take an L one day. I didn't take an L. I didn't take about 2 L's in my life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe about 2 L's. You're not gonna win every fight, fam. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I would never respect Earl, Floyd Mayweather as a champion. Never. He would never be a champion in my eyes. Now my eyes don't matter because according to the boxing, he's a champion, undefeated champion, 50-0. You know what I'm saying? But he'll never be a champion in my eyes because I feel like he cherry picked his fights. He made smart business decisions, which, name of the game is not to get hit. But as far as him being, Bud got to come up. No, Bud walk around like Bud lost weight. You know that, right? Bud was already big. He ain't got to come up. Bud cut weight to go down. You know that, right? You do know that, right? Bud cut weight. I think Bud walk around at like 160. Yeah, I think Bud walk around at 160, fam. I don't think he got I don't think none of that. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. He was 147. They was 147, 146. Bud walk around like a 160. Yeah. Yeah, Bud walk around like a 160. Like even after the fight, he said he was already. After the fight, he was like, "I'm already." Let me see. Let's see. See, he made 6 at 140. Yeah, so he said he once ruled out fighting anything over 154. Yeah, he 168. He walked around at 168. Oh, fam. Well, why? Listen. That's not his walk. That's not his walk around weight. It's 147. He cut weight. When you cut weight, you can lose power when you cut weight. You can lose. You lose when you cut weight. You know what I'm saying? So he cut weight to fight this guy. Let's stop making excuses, man. Let's stop making excuses. Bud just was a better fighter and is the better fighter. A lot of people just don't want to admit that. He fought Bud. Who he fought? He fought some good people. He fought some good people. I'm not taking nothing from Earl. He's a good boxer. I just think I've been watching boxing for a while, and there's always one boxer that's gonna have your number. With Roy Jones, it was Tarver. With Sugar Shane Mosley, who was against Sugar Shane Mosley? Sugar Shane kept losing to somebody. Roy Jones kept losing to somebody. Mike Tyson kept losing to the same person. It's always somebody gonna have your number. Who? Bud? Yeah, that's his normal fighting weight, but it's not his normal walking around weight. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's his normal fighting weight, but that's not he's cutting weight to go down and fight that weight. So when you cut weight, I don't care what when you cut weight, you lose power. Like I lost like 20 pounds, like within the last couple of months. You dig what I'm saying? I'm like down 200 pounds. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So when he cut weight, he lost power. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He cut weight. So when he went from 160 to 140, he losing power. But if you telling me that Bud is just not different, if you telling me that Bud just is not different, and you think Earl need to fight him again, then hey, if I was Earl, I wouldn't have friends like you around. I want a friend to say, hey man, you want us to jump that dude for you? Because nah, bro, he ain't the one, fam. He is the one, but he not for you, fam. Leave him alone. We can jump him outside. Bud cold, don't get me wrong. Okay, yeah, he cold. Colder than Spence. Colder than Spence. Because you know why? Had Spence won, I couldn't come here and say, well, you know what, man, Bud colder than Spence. You would say, how is he colder than Spence when Spence beat him? It's like me saying how the Cowboys was colder than us when we beat them. Come on, make it make sense. Like no one that I've ever like, if I beat you on Madden, you can't come back and say, I'm better than you. How can you better than me when I beat you already? Like, how can the Cowboys say they're better than us when we beat them already? It don't make sense to me at all. It don't make sense to me at all. It don't make sense to me at all. But hey, I know as a Cowboy fan, y'all live in a fairy tale world where a lot of stuff don't make sense. Like stuff y'all say like since. Y'all say stuff like since week 14, Dak Prescott has been. What happened to the weeks before 14? Since week 7, Dak Prescott, the season has started week 7, the week started at week 1. But that fits y'all narrative, so y'all got to say since. It's like me saying, well, since today I'm rich. Well, wait. Yesterday I was broke. So none of that yesterday count? I think Earl gave away his power by giving Bud his demands when Earl had the ups on him by being the bigger draw. Nah, we live in reality. Well, what I will commend Earl on this is why I will commend Earl, is I commend Earl for taking the fight. I do commend him on that. I commend Earl on them getting the politics, because the politics was heavy. The politics are heavy right now in boxing, period. You know what I'm saying? With Top Rank and Showtime, whoever was called with. They don't want to. No one wants to see their team, their boxer lose, because it's gonna look bad on the company. You know what I'm saying? So they want to protect themselves, protect their fighters, protect their money. So me personally, I don't think I salute Earl for doing it, because like I said, a lot of people ain't duck like trash Keith Thurman, trash. Now he want to fight everybody. Nigga, no. You didn't want to fight Earl Spence when he was giving you, except for a trilogy. Man, ain't signed no contract for no trilogy. Get this guy out of here. See what I'm saying? Red, put that in the link right now, Red. Put that right here. Put that in the link right now where they signed a contract for a trilogy. Bud didn't sign it. I mean, Earl was scared. You know, Earl signed a contract for the rematch on the last day. They let you know Earl really wasn't trying to see that rematch. Earl didn't sign that rematch to that contract until the last day. Yeah, the last day. Let me look it up. Let's see. We signed the rematch, and that's what it is. I don't have a date, but I know it's the next fight for Turner. He said to me, it's up. Bro, it was in the original contract for. Yeah, it was. But no. Hey, you understand? Listen, it was in the contract that Earl Spence had a rematch clause at his discretion. He did not have to invoke it. He didn't have to do that. He did not have to do it. He could have said, I got a clause, but I'm gonna leave it alone. He chose to invoke his right to have the rematch. Let me see here. Yeah, he chose to do that. No, it wasn't a reason. But guess what? Earl Spence never. He didn't have to. He didn't have to call it. He didn't. Earl Spence could say, "You know what, man, I don't want it." Earl with all the book demands just to make the fight happen. He didn't go with all his demands. He did not go with all his demands. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. He didn't go with all of them because all of them was he wanted Bud wanted more of a split. So he didn't go with all his demands, but already read. Stop telling these stories. Right? I think Bud wanted a 50-50 split, and Earl didn't give him that 50-50 split. So that's not it's not what he wanted, my guy. Cut the cap out. But yeah, it wasn't a contract, but Earl did not have to. He didn't have to do it. Just like Earl didn't have to do the fight in the beginning. But I want you to know, I ain't splitting the money though. What you mean? They did split the money. It wasn't no 50-50. Yeah, it definitely wasn't no 50-50. Let's see. Look, Earl Spence activates the rematch. Let's see. The fight was on, let's see. He activated it September 1st. When was the fight? When was the fight? Let me see. When was the fight? He activated it September 1st. The fight was in July 29th. July 29th, he waited to September 1st to do the rematch. Don't sound like that. Does it to me? They don't sound like that guy was itching for it, because if he was itching for it, he would have signed it the same day, next week, next month. Took that boy to September to sign that rematch. But is Earl really the bigger draw? He might be on the bigger platform, but is he really the bigger draw? They both undefeated. Of course, they don't recognize. They really don't recognize Bud's belts for some reason. They don't really recognize their belts. But they both were undefeated. Both was respectful in their class in their promotion camps. Oh, so now it's gonna be a trilogy. Now, you know what? For money's sakes, I can see them happen. That can happen. For them to make some more money. Hey, listen, you gonna win this fight. I'm gonna win this fight. We gonna fight one more time. That's gonna be it for the money. If they looking for their bag, I can see that's a smart decision move, smart business move. So I can see that happening. Now, do I see Bud willing to take a L? Nah, that's not in here. That's not. I've seen Bud. This is another reason why I was trying to tell people Bud is just different. This is why I was trying to tell people that Bud was just different. Twice I've seen Bud. I guess his camp know how to get him to turn on. I've seen him twice get told that he was losing. Oh, look at my niece. She's beautiful. My niece is so beautiful. She just graduated. She's graduated from college. She's graduated from high school. But I was saying, dang, I forgot what I said. I don't see him doing that. I just don't see Bud doing it, taking no L, falling down. I don't see him doing that. But when have you ever seen Earl without no power in his punching? He had power in his punching. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, anyway, like I was saying, I've seen Bud twice get turned on. The fight against Sean Porter, if y'all go back and watch that fight, they told Bud he was losing. They said he said, I'm losing? He said, I'm losing? It was it. That was it. He went back out there and knocked Sean Porter down twice. And to me, in my opinion, I believe because him and Sean Porter was so cool, he was kind of taking it easy on Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? So don't wake up that dog in Bud, man. Please don't wake up that dog in Bud. Because I've seen him turn up. You talking about he didn't have, listen, how about he doesn't have the power for Bud? How about that? How about that? How about you saying that? Because now people trying to say, well, he had no, he had the accident. Well, guess what? Since the accident, he's had 2 fights. He fought Danny Garcia and he fought Ugas. Since the accident, no problems. No problem. Nobody was saying he looked bad. No one said he didn't have power. No one's, you know what they were saying? Oh man, he put on a clinic. He put on a boxing clinic against Garcia. He put on a boxing clinic against Ugas. Oh, but now this Bud, he didn't have no power. See the excuses Cowboy fans make? Okay, why did all the fighters who fought both boxers all pick Earl? They did not. They did not. You know who changed? Sean Porter changed his mind. Let me see how I'm saying. Let me show you. See what I'm saying about Ready Red? He didn't say anything. Let me show you right now. I'm looking at it right now. Okay, it says Sean Porter fought both, and no doubt who his harder between Spencer Crawford. So let's see. Now, this is what I will say about her name. Now, Sean Porter said Spence thumps harder than Crawford. That's what he said. He definitely said it right here. Stop 10 rounds by Crawford. Let me see. Because he came back and changed it up. I remember that. Now, you see how they said it? You see how they said it with no problem? I said, who is harder? Who is Sammy? Said, you're right. Yeah, that weight drainage technique they use in boxing to kill the fight before a match. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, making them cut weight like that, like 24 hours. But you know what that's bad on, though? That's bad on the coaching. That's not bad on boxing. That's bad on your training camp. Because your training camp should have you ready. If you know you got to be 140, why are you waiting until the day before or 2 days before to try to cut weight? That's bad on your camp. Your camp's supposed to have you ready before then. You trying to make weight 24 hours before. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, Red. A lot of people were saying that Bud Crawford looked like he was high or maybe drunk. Now, if you're from Dallas, Red, you know Earl Spencer's outright drunk. That's how he crashed his car. That's how he crashed his car coming down downtown, drunk as hell. You know, we all know that. I know that for a fact that he was drunk. He's a drunk. You know, he be in my neighborhood getting drunk. Matter of fact, the night he got drunk, he was with my partners, my hood partners. He was with my partners the night he got drunk and wrecked his car. So I know he got a problem with drinking. Yeah, he stayed lit. So they were saying before the fight, he looked like he was high. If that's the case, you have a bad camp. If your camp allow you to get high before a big fight like that, a big fight like this, your camp, you remember when Deontay Wilder fired his coach because he went on some kind of stupid tandem about he believed his coach put something in his water and his coach was against him and all that. He did look crazy before the fight. Now, who follows that? Really, Red? Is there a lack of discipline? Is there a lack of training? Is there a lack of coaching? Is there a lack of accountability? Because guess who didn't look bad before the fight? Bud. Bud looked real focused, didn't he? Church? Who going to church? Boy, I better stop playing like that. So, who? Oh, Bud's old corner? I mean, Earl old corner? Earl old corner was good. This new corner is all about the money. That bald-headed dude, I don't know. I do not like him at all. So, I mean, you wait until you know the fight coming up 6 months from now, 7 months from now. You wait till 2 days before the fight or 24 hours before the fight to try to make weight. Your body is not going to respond to that right. Your body going to be drained. You're going to feel lethargic. You're going to feel tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're going to feel, your body's going to feel bad. Yeah, the Derek, if that's his name, that bald-headed dude, I do not like him at all, bro. At all. Anybody can see he's just there for the check. Now, I think he has been there since day one. I want to say I think he has been there for a minute, but let me see, that who it is. Yeah, Derek James. No, he ain't with Derek no more. What? He not with him no more? Let me see. It's like he split with him. What happened? Wait a minute. Is he not with he was a boxer back in the day? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see what, because they say he not with him no more. It say reveals what? Let me see. I'm trying to read what it said right here. It says it's not telling me. But I don't know. It say he not with him no more.
Rumors have been floating around that Errol Spence was leaving Derek James in his preparation for the rematch against Terrence Crawford, and Derek James has responded to those claims. Derek James had originally thought that the fight between Spence and Crawford was going to come down to one key factor, and he had all the faith in the world that Spence would get it done. Derek stated, "It's going to come down to fortitude." Spence,
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm seeing it say fake news. I don't know. So I don't know if he's split with him or not. But I don't like that dude at all. I didn't know he was a boxer, a former boxer. I never heard of him, Derek James. But he mustn't fight nobody. But yeah, this old corner was good, man. That's why I tell people you stay down who you come up with. Whoever you come up with, that's who you stay down with. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth, Red. If he loses a rematch, I think he's gonna go ahead and retire. I mean, if he don't look good, people say he don't look good already. You know what I'm saying? And you take a consecutive loss to the same person, it's time for you to go lay down. He made enough money. Like, I ain't counting nobody's pockets. I mean, I don't know what enough money is for somebody, but he made a bag. I mean, he bought him a ranch. He made him a bag. Yeah, if he loses the rematch, it's over with. He needs to go sit down, bro. Like, I mean, unless he gonna start doing that Floyd Mayweather stuff and his fighting exhibition matches just for a check, which I don't see him doing that. I think it's pride too much, but I think he needs to go sit down, bro. Go sit down and just chill, relax, man, enjoy your family, enjoy your kids. You got kids. Just chill, bro, because, man, especially if Earl whoop your ass like he did last time. If Earl come out there, if Bud come out there and piece you up real bad, yeah. Hang it up, my guy. Hang it up. Now, if it's like a split decision or it come down, yeah, stop hanging with that rat yellow bees, that rat ass, trash ass peon. that peon yellow, I don't know why he hanging. Him and D. All them succubus niggas just sitting around you just leeching off of you. Ain't nobody gonna tell you the truth. If it was my partner, I was like, hey, bro, listen, fam, you need to get better with yourself, man. What are you doing? Excuse me, my daughter. Yeah, but he needs to hang. He needs because all the people show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody you need to come up with them ain't your partners. You know what I'm saying? I think him and Yellow went to school together. I think so. That might be. I think him and Yellow might have went to school together, which is funny because Yellow supposed to be from the Cliff and Earl grew up in DeSoto. So where they go to school together at, I don't know. DeSoto is like an extension of Oak Cliff, so I don't know. But I don't know, man. Earl just needs to, if he can win this fight, if it's a close match, like if it come down to a decision, a split decision or something like that, I can see a trilogy. But if he go in there and whoop this guy, I got a lot of kids, boy, a bunch of them, a bunch of them, bunch, a lot of them. And I raise all of them. Raise kids that only belong to me, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of them. Trust me. You see these grays in my beard, man. If you remember when I started this, it was all black. You remember when I started doing these podcasts? I was black. Now don't get me. I was dying it. I was dying it. But hey, man, look. This was all black, man. I got a little black left right here that's trying to hold on to dear life. Yeah, man. But listen, my second oldest daughter turned 18. I got two 18-year-old daughters, man. One in college, one on her way to college. So, yeah, man. But I don't know. I'm excited for the game, man. I want to get y'all predictions of the game because before I let y'all go today, I almost been here 2 hours. So for my prediction of the game, I think me personally, I don't. People say it's gonna be a field goal game. I don't know. Could it be a close game? Definitely could be a close game. Like I said, this is a NFC Championship preview. This is what everyone predicts it's going to be an NFC Championship game. So, could it come down to a field goal? Definitely could. Could it be a blowout? Definitely could. So, of course, I'm gonna have us winning. I'm gonna have us winning the game. Of course, I am. No problem. I got us winning the game. Like I said, because I don't see what they've done. Man, somebody else, hey, Red, I gave you my number, dude. You got my phone number. Somebody else told me about that. I need to start doing that. My friend, my homegirl told me about them StreamYard the other day. Man, I just be doing it. I just be doing how I do it. I just be doing how I do it. But yeah, somebody else told me about the StreamYard. I need to get on there because they be like, man, you be looking down at your phone a lot. You be looking down. I be looking down because I be looking at my papers. I be writing down. I be writing my notes down. I be looking up stats and stuff like that. So that's why I be looking down so much. Yeah. So listen, that's what she told me. She was like, yeah, you need to get that so you can invite. Because like right now, if I wanted to invite somebody to my live, I think that person has to have like so many subscribers or have to have like something on the thing. But I do want to start doing like rivalry weeks. I do want to have someone come on my panel so we can I can get a objective point of view. Now if you're a Cowboy fan or you're an Eagles fan or you're any kind of fan and all you gonna tell me every week is y'all gonna win, I don't want to talk to you. If you're an Eagles fan and you tell me every week you're gonna win, I don't want to talk to you because you're not being realistic. I would never say, you would never hear me come out my mouth and say, hey, yeah, we going 17-0. Unrealistic. Could it happen? Indubitably, it could. But will it happen? Not in this. I don't see it. I don't see it. Like we lost to the Jets. Who saw that happening? No one saw us losing to the freaking Jets. Right now, we should be 11-0, but we're not 11-0. We're 10-1. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's why I would never say we're going to go undefeated. So with that being said, when I talk about my team, I talk about my team as objective as I can. You got Cowboy fans on here from the cliff. Who? What Cowboy? I mean, I got Eagles fans from the cliff too. I got Eagles fans from now. I got Eagles fans from everywhere. Everywhere. But there go Pimp D. There go Pimp D. 8 tush push push. He said 8 tush push TDs. What that mean? What that mean, Deshaun? What that mean? He's a guy. Let's talk about Pimp D right here. My guy Deshaun right here, right? He's a guy that calls me every week, and he asks me every week. So what y'all gonna do this week? What y'all gonna do this week? I tell him, hey, we gonna do what we're supposed to do. We gonna do what we're supposed to do. On paper, we're a better team. Based on our record, we're the better team. But like you'll never hear me come out and say, hey, we're gonna beat this team. We're gonna come out here and beat them. We're gonna beat them because it's any given Sunday. Who had the Cowboys losing to the Cardinals? No one. No one had the Cowboys. I mean, I did. Because them kind of games Cowboys lose. Y'all beat teams y'all have no business beating. Y'all lose the teams y'all had no business losing to. And that's just been the Cowboys' MO as long as I've been knowing it. Y'all lost to the winless Jets a couple of years ago. Who thought y'all was gonna lose to the winless Jets? No one. I did. Because this is the kind of games this is what y'all do. Y'all gonna lose right now to North Mesquite High School. Y'all would. And then y'all gonna beat the 2017 Patriots. On paper, we better than them. You don't think so? You don't think our D-line better? You don't think our O-line better? You don't think our receiving core better? You don't think our quarterback better? Our record isn't better? Better than y'all too. What are you talking about? On paper, better than y'all too. We got a better D-line than the Cowboys. We got a better O-line than the Cowboys. You don't know about what? Everything I'm saying, you can Google it. That's what I'm saying. If you notice, every time I say something, I say I don't know what I do. I Google it, right? I pick it right up and Google my phone. I pick my phone up and Google it real quick. So it's not like I'm just pulling that stuff out my ass. I'm telling you facts. Because you don't know about it don't mean it's not true. You dig what I'm saying? Just because you don't know about it. Yeah, we got a better D-line. Oh my God. Listen, man. So without what? You asking the question is it's a moot point. It's a moot point. What's your point? So that's like me saying without Brandon Cooks, Dak Prescott wouldn't have so many touchdowns. It's part of his team. It's part of his arsenal. So, without Amari Cooper, Dak Prescott wouldn't have his contract right now. That's a moot point. We can go back and forth about that all day long. So what's your point? You know what the fact is? With those touchdowns, he's got more touchdowns than Dak Prescott. With those touchdowns, he has his team at 10-1. With those touchdowns, he's a clear-cut MVP favorite. So what are we talking about? It's like saying, oh man, if the Cowboys played at nighttime instead of daytime, they can win. That's a moot point. That's a debatable point. We can say that all day long. Does it change the outcome? Like when you Cowboy fans say, like, oh, y'all barely won. Okay. Does it change the outcome? Did we get a win or loss for a barely winning? Did they give us an L for barely winning, or did they give us a W for barely winning? I believe they would get a W for winning. I don't believe there's no column that says barely win, barely loss, almost won, almost lost. It says win, loss. So these are the tactics that Cowboy fans reach for to try to make themselves feel better because they trash. Deshaun Ransom, he is not a Dak Prescott fan at all. This is what I'm saying about him. See, people like him, he doesn't like Dak Prescott at all. He does not like Dak Prescott at all. But now that Dak Prescott has played good against the Panthers, the Seahawks, the Giants, and the Commanders, now he's Dak Prescott friendly. He was just telling me that Dak Prescott got to go. Yeah, he was just telling me that. So now you want to sing his praises? This is December, 12 games into the season, and Dak Prescott just beat a winning team. Just beat a winning team in damn near December. So, I mean, if that's an elite quarterback to you, go ahead, go with it. Go with it. Let's see here. So I don't know, man. But I do know this. It is game day, man. All the talk's out the door. No more talking. You know, we gonna do what it do. You know. We gonna win. You know. I'm gonna text you just a minute. I'm gonna text you just a minute. We should win. Like I said, I don't see why. I don't see why we shouldn't win. Just me personally, I don't see why we should. We should. Just saying, Jalen putting up MVP numbers with tush pushes, fam. So what? I like what you're saying. He putting up MVP numbers. That's the operative word. That's the operative underlining takeaway from that whole little sentence right there. He's putting up MVP numbers. Don't matter how he's doing it. He's putting them up. That's why he's clear-cut the favorite to win MVP. So what you want me to say? It's like right now. Dak Prescott put up MVP numbers, albeit against inferior teams. Bro, no, he's not. He's not playing better than Jalen Hurts. I mean, let's look at Dak Prescott numbers before this stretch that he played, right? Let's see. Let's look at his numbers before he played this easy stretch right here. Let's see. So, the season started, he played against the Giants. That man had 143 yards with no touchdowns. Oh, man, them MVP numbers. He played the Jets. The Jets, he had 255, 2 touchdowns. Arizona, he had 249, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. San Francisco, okay, New England, he had 261, 1 touchdown. This is the MVP, right? This is the MVP player with throwing 1 touchdown in. Let's see, he had none against the Giants, 2 against the Jets, 1 against the Arizona, 1 against New England, 1 against San Francisco, 1 against the Chargers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. In 5 games, he had 1 touchdown in 5 of those games. I mean, in 4 of those games. Those are MVP numbers, right? Okay. Now let's get to where he started. You know, against the Chargers or the Rams, he had 4 touchdowns with 304. Against the Eagles, he had 3. Against the Giants, he had 4. Against Carolina, he had 2. Against Washington, he had 4. Against the Seattle, he had 3. Now, I said not putting up MVP numbers. Okay, he is putting up MVP. That's not what you said. You said, oh, okay, just saying Jalen not putting up MVP numbers, but he is putting up MVP numbers. That's why he's an MVP. That's why he's an MVP. He got more touchdowns than Dak Prescott. So if you're telling me that a quarterback can go 1, 2, 3, 4 games and only score 1 touchdown, that's MVP numbers. Let me see Jalen Hurts numbers here. Okay. So Jalen Hurts has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games where he's thrown for 1 touchdown. And he has only 1 game where he's thrown for over 315 yards. That was against Washington, where he had 4 touchdowns, by the way. Now, of course, these don't take to account his rushing touchdowns, right? So remember that, because if we look at his rushing touchdowns, now watch this. Now watch this. Now watch this. Now, those games I said he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games with 1 rushing touchdown. He had 2 rushing in the game against Minnesota when he only had 1 passing. He had 2 rushing. Against Tampa Bay, he had 1 passing, 1 rushing. Other game, so every game he's had 1 touchdown in, like 1 passing touchdown. He's had at least 2. Well, I ain't gonna say at least. Okay, so like Buffalo, he had 3 throwing touchdowns. He had 2 rushing. Against Kansas City, he had no passing touchdowns, but he had 2 rushing touchdowns. Against Dallas, he had 2 passing and 1 rushing. So the game he putting up 1 touchdown passing, he's making up on it for rushing it. Dak Prescott isn't doing that. So if that's MVP numbers to you, Dak Prescott, then what are Jalen Hurts numbers then? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, fellas. Let's make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense, because if you telling me a guy that has 1 touchdown, accounted for 1 touchdown in 5 games, 4 touchdowns in 5 games, is an MVP candidate. But then my guy who accounted for 5 touchdowns in 5 games, but also had rushing touchdowns to match that, is it MVP or is it better? Clearly, you're not being objective. Clearly, you're being nothing but more than a homer. So, hey, 3 things we know: men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And them numbers ain't lying on Jalen Hurts. He's getting it done. And the biggest number that matter, his win record, 10-1. So, I mean, that alone. I mean, because the narrative right now, and I mean, they talked about it the other day on Undisputed. Richard Sherman and them said it. When you are an MVP voter, you take into account the whole totality of a player's productivity, right? Was also a factor in that. Well, yeah, Zebra's been helping you out too. Been helping you out forever. They take into consideration the level of competition they're playing. No one's getting about their seat and say, "Oh man, you saw what Dak Prescott did against Carolina, the 1-win Carolina." Because if you want to judge that, right? If you want to judge what Dak did against Carolina as some kind of come to the light, like, oh my God, what a great game against a 1-win team. Let's take that same energy then, and let's use it to criticize him for losing to a winless team. Dak led in QBR, got 800 yards more than Jalen Hurts. And guess what? He got less playoff experience. He got less playoff wins. He has less championship wins. He has less wins this year. He has less momentum, or I was not saying momentum, but he has less confidence. There are less people who have confidence in him. So, I mean, We all know Jameis Winston had a great year a few years ago, 30 touchdowns. And guess what? And what they do for him? Oh, you know he got a chip? Oh yeah, he won the NFC Championship game last year. You know they gave him a ring for that? Oh yeah. They gave him a ring for that. You know you get a trophy and everything when you win the NFC Championship. You know they Ready Red? Oh, I'm pretty sure you probably don't know that because it's been so long since y'all actually won one. But yeah, you probably know that. But yeah, when you win the NFC Championship game, they give you a ring and you get a trophy for that Ready Red. And you become the champions of your conference. It's called NFC Championship game. And when you win, you win the championship. However you want to slice it, cut it, however you want to make it look good for you, it doesn't negate the fact that he's an NFC champion. He has an NFC championship ring. He has an NFC championship trophy, all before Dak has. And Dak been playing 5 more years than he has. Yeah, he's been playing about 5 more years than Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts already lapped him. You know, Google it, Ready Red. He got a big old championship trophy and a big old championship ring. He got a can of Pringles or something. No, I gave him a ring. Let me see. You want me to Google it for you? Hey, see, I need that StreamYard so I can show you, Ready Red. He got layers of confetti fell on top of him when he won a championship game. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up for you. Let me show you. Where you ready to see it? I know you probably can't see it right there, Red, but what is it right there? Ah, dang, it's probably like. You can't see it, Red. It's probably light, man. But I can read it to you. It says, Eagles fitted for championship rings. What? There is no confetti for a conference championship. Are you serious? Did you not watch the game? Confetti fell out the air. I still was crazy. Let me show you this ring. You probably be able to see it, but can you read what that say? That's the ring we got right there. It's light. Is it light in the way? That's what it says right there. You see what it says? Eagles got these championship rings last week. And it's NFC. It say Philadelphia 31, San Francisco 7 on there. Yeah, that's what it says. That's what it says. Let me make it bigger for you so you can really see it. Yeah. Yeah, what it say? That's what it says. Confetti fell. What? Oh shit, man. This dude said confetti didn't fall. So you think they got a ring and no confetti? Okay, I gotta show you that too. God, you gotta show me everything. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. You see, since you don't know confetti fell, I'm gonna show you really.
We know how great it is to celebrate a win.
I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show you.
Giving away over $1 million in prizes with FanDuel free-to-play games. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official partner of the NFL. Give it to
I don't know if you can see. You see how confetti back there? I know you see that confetti. I know you see the confetti falling. Oh, I know you see it.
For the presentation of the George S. Hallis Trophy as champions.
Oh, I know you see it, Ready Red. Look like it's snowing out there, don't it, Ready Red?
The moment where he will be standing by with the Eagles brass. Here's Terry.
And I'm gonna show you Jalen Hurts too, so you won't say it's the Super Bowl either. I know you won't say it's the Super Bowl.
Thank you, everyone. On behalf of Fox Sports, Fox Network, let us be the first to congratulate you, Philadelphia Eagles, for going to the Super Bowl. And I must add, y'all do play some of the greatest music I've ever heard at a stadium. So thank you for that. Now to present the George S. Hallis trophy representing the NFC champions. Hello to Brian Dawkins. Brian's do us the honors.
Oh, they go to the trophy ready red. Ooh, they go to the trophy ready red.
I present this to you, Jeffrey. One more. Here we go. Nice job. All right, Mr. Lurie, here we go. Well, this is kind of cool, huh? What's that? It's kind of cool. Every 5 years we get together. How does this feel? We got to do it more often. We got to do it more often. I know.
Okay, so next time don't say we don't get confetti, because we got confetti. And it was a lot of you Cowboy tears. It ran down. It was a confetti. Now, you talk about turnovers? Let's talk about turnovers. So we talk about turnovers. Until my quarterback lead the league in interceptions like Dak Prescott did, you know Dak Prescott has led the league in interceptions, pick six, and fumbles. You know that, right? So let's talk about those turnovers. When has Jalen Hurts ever led the league at the end of the season in interceptions? I'll wait. When has Jalen Hurts ever led the league at the end of the season in pick six? I'll wait. When has Jalen Hurts ever led the league in fumbles? I'll wait. Let me know. I'll wait for it. Because Dak Prescott has led in all of them. Yeah, Dak Prescott has led in every category I just mentioned. He's led the league in pick sixes. He led the league in fumbles. And he led the league in interceptions. He is not, man, his third year starting, my guy. Stop it. This is his third year starting, my guy. Stop it, please. Okay? Stop it. So, and what does that mean? So if he did lead, if he only started 2 years, in those 2 years he couldn't lead the league in interceptions, fumbles, and pick sixes? He definitely could have. So what's your point? What's your point? Because he only started 2 years. So in 2 years, he could have amassed a total of 30 interceptions, 30 fumbles, 30 pick sixes. He could have done it too. It takes what, 8 years to do that? Oh, okay. Oh, that's your logic. Oh, you got to play 10 years to do that. Come on out of here, man. Come on, stop it. Stop it. Oh, Deshaun not responding to that no more, Deshaun. Deshaun Ransom is responding to that. Why did Dak lead the league in pick sixes? Why did he lead the league in fumbles? Here we go again. How he conveniently not answering that question. Answer that question, Deshaun. Why did Dak Prescott lead the league in pick sixes? You want to talk about it? Or you don't want to talk about it? Oh, we talking about this year now? Ha 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 ha! Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know you don't want to talk about. I know you want to talk about that because that's a key narrative. Yeah, I know you don't want to talk about it, but I'll let you know though. I'll let you know. I'll let you know right here. Okay, let's see right here. Hold on 1 second here. What is it right there? Can y'all see that? What it say? Dang, can y'all see? This is light right here. Let me get the light out of here. This is light. Let me cut my light down on this one. Let me see. Okay, you see what it says? NFL quarterback pick 6 after leaders. You see Jalen? You see Dak Prescott on that list? Oh, I see Dak Prescott on that list right there. Yeah, I see Dak Prescott on this list right here, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. NFL quarterback pick 6 active leaders right there, Dak Prescott. We gonna talk about that though, right? Oh, I know we ain't gonna talk about that. I know we not. I know we not. I know we not. When Jalen Hurts make that list, let me know. I'll be concerned. I'll be concerned then. But until then, man, what we talking about? What we talking about? Okay. Now, how many times Jalen gonna turn it over against San Francisco? I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm not a magician. I'm not a psychic. No, he's not. He's not. Sorry, he's not. And then I said pick sixes. You see how I have selective memory, selective hearing? And even what you're trying to say, you're still wrong. He does not lead the league in picks and interception this year. But once again, I'm gonna ask you a question. When has Jalen Hurts led the league in pick sixes like Dak Prescott? Never. Huh? Hey, Deshaun, let me ask you a question since you want to predict the future. How many times today you gonna find $100 on the floor? How many times today you gonna find some money on the ground? Since we just speaking hypotheticals and we speaking about what could be, because I don't know. He could have none. He could have 10. I don't know. He 2-5 and he 2-5 in picks and fumbles. What? I don't understand. He 2-5 in picks and fumbles. What are you saying? He 2-5 in picks and fumbles. Okay. I guess you trying to say he's number 2 and number 5 in picks and fumbles. Is that what you're trying to say? But guess what? He's still not number 1. Like Jalen Hurts, like Dak Prescott is. You dig what I'm saying? Dak Prescott was number 1 in pick sixes, led the league. He was number one in fumbles, led the league, and he was number 1 in interceptions, led the league. It's facts, my guy. Sorry, I don't know what you want me to do. Now, once again, I'm gonna tell you like I tell you every time, Deshaun. When Jalen Hurts lead the league in interceptions at the end of the season, I'm gonna have a concern about that. When Jalen Hurts lead the league in pick 6 at the end of the season, I'm gonna have a concern about that. You know the same concern you have when you say Dak Prescott is trash, or you tired of Dak Prescott and all this right now. But now, because he didn't beat the Panthers and he didn't beat these teams that's trash that without a winning record, now you Dak Prescott. Come on, man. Stop it. Please stop it. Please, because I know I know your deep secrets about how you really don't like Dak Prescott. I know this. Thank you very much. So stop it, please. Because you were just saying you rather Dak Prescott the lead. You were just saying it. Was you not? So what? So what if he only got 6 this year? I said he led the league in pick sixes. Is that not facts? Is that not true? What you're doing is what we call a straw man argument. You bringing up another point that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Let's acknowledge what I'm saying first. Dak Prescott has led the league at the end of the year in pick sixes, picks, and fumbles. Can we acknowledge that part? You can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but can you acknowledge that part first? Because that's the part I'm beating home is that. Right? That's what I'm saying. So I don't care about what Jalen Hurts got right now. At the end of the season, if it's a problem, then yeah, I'm gonna be concerned. Uh, not time to fix it. Not top 5. Okay, the season's still going. Y'all ain't played no real teams. That's a given. The only real team y'all played was us, and we beat y'all. We beat y'all. Oh, I'm sorry, in the 49ers, and they beat y'all. Look, you see how funny that is? Y'all played 2 real legitimate playoff teams, and both of them beat y'all. That's not concerning to you? Oh, you know I'm not a Cowboy fan, P baby. Come on, man. You know I'm an Eagles fan. You should know me by now. You should know that. You should look at my profile picture and know I'm an Eagles fan. No, that's not in my DNA. I can never be. I mean, how can I be a fan of a team that I didn't see lose majority of my life? I was born in '80s. I'm an '80s baby. Cowboys had a good run in the '90s. They had a good run in the '90s, but in the last 20 plus years, they have been irrelevant. They've been trash to me. My sons, my youngest son, well, my youngest son is 2, but my second youngest son is 11 years old. He's seen his team win a Super Bowl. My oldest son, 15, he's seen his team. He's seen his team. Yeah, they will let you down every time. The Cowboys will let you down every time. So I can't allow myself to be let down. I don't put myself in positions to be let down. Right? If I know, like it's with life, period. Money wise, relationship wise, anything. I'm not gonna put myself in any position to lose. Never, ever, ever. I'm always gonna be 2 steps ahead of everything I do. I'm thinking 2 steps ahead of everything I do. Nothing I do is not without being planned, right? You know how they say that there's a method to your madness. All my madness has a method to it. It's always a reason why I do something. I never do something that's off the whim. So you know what I'm saying? I can never be a Cowboy fan because they trash. I can never set myself up to be laughed at like most Cowboy fans are laughed at every year because every year they say this their year. This is our year. This is our year. We're going to win this year. We're going to Super Bowl this year. You know what they say every year. And then at the end of the season, when they lose, first thing they say is, but we got 5 rings. We got 5 rings. I can never do that. I can never do that. That's like me knocking down. It's like me being with a woman, and the woman, me and her no longer together, and she be with someone else, and and me and him get into an argument. And I say, well, I had her first. You don't get no points for that. You don't get no points for that. I don't get no points for saying, oh, I had her first. Come on, man. We're too player for that. So, okay, what did they say before 2017? We had 3 rings before 2017. Hey, you got the wrong one, Ready Red, because I know my history. Before 2017, I was saying we got 3 rings. We wasn't ringless. I know what you Cowboys, that's the narrative you Cowboy fans want to push. But we was never ringless before 2017, Ready Red. Yeah, never. Sorry. Not at all. Never, ever. So I don't know what to tell you. Me personally, I don't say. He said it's from Adam Schefter, which is a reporter. He said while the 49ers have had 10 days to prepare for today's game in Philadelphia, the Eagles are playing their 3rd game in 13 days. No one's complaining about that, right? Including the overtime win over Buffalo last Sunday, in which their defense lost 97 snaps. But no issues getting up for the NFC Championship game rematch. No issue. We ready to go. Yeah, we ready. Yeah. We're not complaining like Dallas at all. At all. At all. We're not doing no complaining. Super Bowl, that's 1940. I don't give a damn. Guess what? It can. You know what a Hall of Fame is for the NFL? If you go to Canton, Ohio right now, if you ever get lucky to go, if you go to Canton, Ohio right now, and you go to where they have the Philadelphia Eagles stuff, you're gonna see they have 3 rings that belong to the Eagles that called championship rings, and then they have another one called Super Bowl ring. Okay, You silly if you think that. You are silly if you think he got too many turnovers to be MVP. Okay? Okay? You a silly guy. All right? I can't take you serious. You know he got too many of them? He got too many wins. What he got? He got way more wins. He got way more wins than that guy, don't he? Does he not? Does he not have more wins than Dak Prescott? Yes or no? At the end of the day, what it's about? W's? Nah, I know it's not. Man, you know where I'm gonna be at. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, Jay. You know where I'm gonna be at. We got 4 rings, silly boy. See what I'm saying? Cowboy fan. I just told that man we got 4 rings. And he'll come back and say we got 1 ring. Okay, let me show y'all the 4 rings we got. See what I'm saying? Talking to Cowboy fan it's talking to a wall. You know, I could tell a Cowboy fan all day long, my name is Slim or whatever. A Cowboy fan would tell me, man, your name is Luther. He'll tell me all day long who my okay. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay. He said we got 1 ring. Okay, I'm gonna show you how many rings we got. All right, I'm gonna show you how many rings we got. Of course, you know they're gonna be hating about that when I show them the rings we got. But here they go right here. If you want to take a look at them. Here they go right there. There you go. Them rings the Eagles got right there. You see them? You see them? You see them? Hurts MVP. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, King Ant. Thank you very much, man. Let's go. Thank you. See now we got action on her. Now we getting action on her, man. Appreciate it, man. Jalen Hurts has beat every playoff contending team this year. Every team that's a playoff that was a real playoff contender that at the beginning of the season everyone had going to the playoffs. That Jalen Hurts had beat them. He beat the Bills. He beat the Super Bowl champion Chiefs. He beat the number 1 scoring offense in the NFL, the Dolphins. Who has Dak Prescott beat? Please tell me. Oh, you got one, man. Let me go and give it to you right now. You know you got one, man. Let me go and give you one right now. Let me give you one right now. Hold on 1 second. You got it. There you go, man. You got it, man. You know you got it, my guy. You should have it down right. Let me see. But our shit dusty. Yeah. Real dusty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna say he a turnover machine. He a winning machine. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, listen, check this out. Do y'all know what Dak Prescott's winning percentage is when he's trailing versus what Jalen Hurts' winning percentage is when he's winning? Jalen Hurts is number 1 in completion percentage when he's winning, when he's trailing. Dak Prescott is dead last in the NFL when he's trailing. You know what that means? That when the game's online, Dak Prescott is not that guy. That's a fact. That's what that means, right? That means when the game is online and when you need your quarterback to come through, don't look for Dak Prescott to be that guy because he ranks dead last in that department. That's a fact. Jalen Hurts, when the game's online, you know what he do? He straps up. He straps up, put the team on his back, and go get that W, like he did last week against Buffalo. He went and got that W. And so what it say? It's an Acme brick ring. Come on, man. I said, Dusty, bro, good looking, real, because that just did it. Don't leave us no one. Don't be scoring. Yeah, don't leave us no time. We scoring. They say our defense is trash. It hurts the turnover machine. How are we 10-1? Yeah, man. You know. Listen, I will say this. My defense is not looking good. I'm gonna tell you the truth. My secondary is not looking good at all. But the thing about that is, in all the games we gave up like 3 touchdowns or 400 plus yards. We are undefeated in those games. The rest of the NFL in those same conditions are like 4-13 or something like that. So my secondary is giving up their ass. They give up the booty. But in all them games, they undefeated in when they give the booty up. When they give up 3 touchdowns and 350 plus yards, they get the W. Other teams, when they give up 3 touchdowns and 400 some yards, they get all L. Well, the majority of them get L's. Yeah, we need our defense to come on through today, man. Our defense has to play stellar defense today. We got to play good defense. I feel like our D-line is going to eat today. I think our D-line is going to have a great game today, man. I'm predicting us to have about 5 sacks, at least 1 interception. Because I already know once we put that pressure on Brock Purdy, he's going to throw the ball in the air. And when he throw the ball in the air, it's going to be pick city. Yeah, so I predict my defense to have my D-line to have a great game. And hopefully my secondary can capitalize on that. Because we definitely need my defense to step up today. Hassan Reddick, we need you to be that guy. James Bradbury, come on, man. We got to have you step up. Got to have you step up, my guy. Nolan Smith, he's getting more and more acclimated. He's getting closer and closer to being the guy that we know he is. When he's in the game, he's like this close. He's this close to be, he impacts the play because it's pressure. But he's always about this close to getting a sack. So we need Nolan Smith to step up. Hassan Reddick to have a great game. Josh Swift to have a great game. I need Jalen Carter to have a great game. I need I need Jordan Davis to have a great game. I need Byron to have a great game. I need Reed Blankenship to have a good game. Eli Ricks to have a good game. I need Roby to have a good game. I look at this fake nigga around. Hey, if y'all ever want to see a fake fan, that's D Jackson right there. If y'all ever want to know what a fake fan is, he's the epitome of a fake fan. Let me tell you why. This dude quits on his team after every loss, right? Yeah, Roby playing pretty good. This guy, D Jackson, quits on his team. He quit on his team last year. Said he wasn't watching football no more. Yeah, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell on you. I'm gonna tell on you. You quit on your team last year. You quit on your team this year already. You quit on your team this year. I'm lying? Do I need to show my text messages? Huh? Will you want to talk to me no more when y'all lose? Come on, man. Don't do that. Because I called Deshaun on the phone right now and had Deshaun talk about it right now. You want me to call? Okay. Wait a minute. Let me see if he answers the phone. He might. Let me see if he answers the phone. Okay. Let me see if he answers the phone. We're going to see.
Yeah.
Hey, Pimp D.
What's up?
Hey, I'm going to ask you a question, man. How many times have your cousin Jabril Jackson quit on your Cowboys?
Hey, man, look, are you done?
Oh, man, can you answer? Hey, can you answer?
Me and Brimmer on this, man.
Can
are you still on there, man? Cause you done? Cause Brimmer just got on there, man.
Can you answer the question?
Look, man, man.
Can you answer the question? Yes or no? Can you answer the question? Yes or no? See, they won't answer the question. They won't answer the question. You know why he won't answer the question? Because he know. Let me see. I get him to see it one more time. Hey, can you answer the question for me, please?
Oh man.
Look at you. Oh man. He don't answer the question.
That's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, it is what I'm talking about right now. Listen, the fact that he can't answer the question that you know, right? That lets you know, right?
You ain't answer none of my comments.
I didn't answer your comment. Hey, listen, can you tell me how many times Jabril Jackson has quit on his team?
Huh?
How many times has Jabril Jackson quit on his team?
I mean, he probably was frustrated. He probably been frustrated several times. I looked him up.
So, in the midst of his frustration, what does he say in the midst of his frustration?
What are you talking about, man?
Because man, we talking football. I got to talk football with real football fans, and not football fans who quit on their team in the middle of the game.
Man, here we go, man. We ain't trying to keep this football. We ain't quitting nobody's fan.
Oh no, but when we talk, we always question. You always tell me he ain't a real fan though. You tell me that all the time.
I would say he ain't a real fan. He just a new, he just came around. Not too long ago.
Not too long ago? Okay, then.
Listen, man. Hey, are you doing streaming, man?
Yeah, I'm doing my stream. You live right now.
Man, River came at the end, man. We finna get on your ass, man.
He's still here. He's still here. He's still here talking about he ain't never quit on his team. He's still here talking about he never quit on his team. And he didn't quit on his team last year?
I mean, look, man.
Yes or no, D? Did he quit on his team last year? Yes or no? No, he answered. They hanging up on me. All because he don't want to admit he Jabril Jackson. What's going on, nurse? That's my number one Cowboy fan right there. I love her to death. That's my girl. That's my friend right there, man. I love her for real. That's my friend. But let me call another Cowboy fan that can attest to this. Let me see. We gonna expose you to Jabril Jackson by you being a real fan. Watch this. This is my oldest brother right here. Me and Jabril's oldest brother. Let me see if he answers the phone. Let me see if he answers the phone. Then, because I call my uncle, I call the whole family on this boy right now. He is not a Cowboy fan. That boy had been a Cowboy fan. Call you for what? So you could deny it? Why would I call you so you can deny it? Tell me you didn't quit on your team. Say it. Say you didn't.
Please.
Say you didn't quit on your team. I bet you won't say it. Why won't you say it? Say you didn't quit. Say I never quit on my team. Just say it. So I can prove you a liar when I show you text messages. I had no respect for that.
Cool.
Hey man, what's up with it, man? I hate to call you like this early in the morning, man. I'm sorry there. But can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how many times Burberry quit on the Cowboys?
Plenty times.
Plenty times.
Too many to count.
Too many times. You've been a Cowboy fan by about 30 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
How many times you quit on your team?
I never quit on my team.
Never quit on your team. How long Burberry been a fan?
Not very long.
All right, man. I didn't want to disturb you, man, but I'll let you go. Hey, that's my big brother, man. That's his big brother, man. You heard what he said? He said, boy, quit on his team several times. I cannot talk football with you. I cannot talk football. And that boy said he been a Cowboy fan for 30-some years. He said, you've been a Cowboy fan not very long. Somebody get him off my chat, off my live, please. I can't talk football with a nigga that quit on his team. Yeah, you heard him say too many in the camp? Yeah, man, that's bad business. And the dude I called before, you see, he didn't want to acknowledge it. You said he was frustrated. He can't talk football with me. You quit on your team because after one game, last year, he quit on his team last year after one game. One game. When Dak Prescott got hurt last year, he quit on. He said he won't watch football no more. This guy has called me every game this year and told me we're gonna lose. He said we're gonna lose against the Dolphins. He said we're gonna lose against the Chiefs. He said we're gonna lose against the Buffalo Bills. He said we're gonna lose against the Cowboys. Huh? What you mean? Hey man, you can't play semantics with me at all. You quit on your team last year. Facts. And you quit on your team this year. Facts. Yeah, when y'all lost to the Cardinals, nigga, you said you didn't want to talk football no more. Facts. Say you didn't say that. Put that on your kid, you didn't say that. Yeah, he ain't gonna do that. Yeah, you get exposed today with D Jackson. Yeah, your brother told on you, bro. He said you did quit on your team too many times to count. So on your team on your kid last year, you didn't say you was done watching football. Thank you, nurse. See, real fans never quit on their team. You know, real fans don't say I don't want to watch football no more. So last year you didn't tell me. Last year you didn't say when Dak Prescott went down, you was done watching football for the season. Last year you didn't say that you want your team to tank last year. You didn't say that, Jabril? And so my kids, you told me that. And so all my kids, you told me last year, when Dak Prescott went down, you wanted to tank your season. You didn't tell me that? What kind of loser-ass mentality is that? What kind of loser-ass mentality is for you to say after one game, you want your team to tank after one game? That's trash, loser mentality. And we can't take a Cowboy fan like you serious. You're not even a Cowboy fan. I'm cool, you're not. I love your name, D Jackson, because guess what? Today, D Jackson going to retire as an Eagle. And I plan on wearing my D Jackson jersey today. So I thank you for that. Yeah, that's bad business, bro. They didn't call Jap, bro. This man, I ain't. Anyway, back to me because I'm not gonna have a whole life about this fake Cowboy fan right here. I'm talking to real fans on her. Fans have been, they never quit on their team. Fans have been, people have been fans. They go to games, can watch games in public. You dig what I'm saying? So, with that being said, man, salute to our real fans. The fans that never quit on their team. Salute y'all. Win, lose, or draw. Y'all gonna hold it down for y'all team. I remember we went 4-4 and couple years ago. Never quit on my team. Never quit on my team. We got 4 wins for the season. Never quit on my team. Your team lost 1 game last year. You said you want to tank your season. This guy out of here. But anyway, like I said, man, I'm about to get out there live. I've been on the live almost 3 hours, man. I love the energy. I love the questions, man. I appreciate y'all for, vibing in with me, tuning in with me. But the bottom line is, number 1 team in the NFL, number 1 team in the conference, number 1 team in the division. You know what I'm talking about? And today, we're going to take care of our business. So with that being said, as always, I'm going to hit you with this. Let's go Birds, man. Hey, tap in because I'm going to be live after the game. Let's go Birds.